So Trump might come back as being president.
Fuck that. Fuck that shit.
You said what?
I said, fuck that shit. That cannot happen.
Hmm.
That must not happen.
Then this whole Shankello Robinson shit was just, oh my god.
Yeah, what's up with that? I kept I didn't see what happened. I kept seeing people post up stuff.
I got you, bro. Hold on.
What happened with that?
So apparently she went on vacation to Mexico.
Uh-huh.
And they apparently the friends she went on vacation with,
Mhm.
they beat her to death or some shit like that.
Wow. Why? Was it a
I
prank?
don't know. And it's crazy too because apparently the friends lied about it or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's crazy. See, this is what I'm talking about. You gotta know people that you consider friends. You know,
Wow.
how long she known these people? Was it like all her life, or motherfuckers they
I
met
have
later
no
on?
idea.
How long she known them?
I have no idea.
That's crazy.
I didn't read everything up on
That
this
don't
case.
that don't sound like lifelong friends. That sound like some people she met online or some shit.
Now y'all see why I be going on vacation by myself sometimes.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah.
'Cause even your lifelong friends will be envious of your ass. I've been through that already. You know, I got a friend that from second grade. I've known him since second grade, and it's like he be in his feelings when I'm around other peoples that I know. I guess like in his fucked up mind, he think that I'm supposed to be his only friend or something.
Oh wow.
You know, like nigga, I know people, man. Like you're not the only friend that I have, and you shouldn't be jealous of another guy anyway over somebody's friendship. That's to me is that looks some type of way.
I
You know
have
what I'm
friends like
saying?
that myself.
Yeah, it's like it's always niggas. It's never women. It's always niggas. Niggas be in their feelings over other dudes and they friendship. Like why? Why you care? As long as you know me, that's all that matters. You know, if I know you from second grade, or if I known you since 1997, that's all that matters.
Right.
So you being jealous of another guy's friendship with me, that looks kind of gay. You know what I'm saying? Like something's wrong with you.
Yep, I know what you mean, bro.
You know what I mean? It's like if I tell niggas like yo, Reg is the homie, don't question me. That's what it is. I don't want to hear about what you think or how you feel. That's the homie. Period. That's how it should be. Shouldn't be, oh well, how you know this nigga and I known you longer than him and come on, man. Niggas is not kids here. You know, like I had to deal with that shit more than once. And I had to, cut niggas off like, yo, I'm not feeling the energy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I feel you, bro. I'm gonna start in about 10 minutes. Just get my shit together. How's everyone in the chat doing? Oh no.
Morris Day dropped a new album.
You said what?
Morris Day dropped a new album. I didn't even hear about that.
Who dropped a new album?
Morris Day.
Oh wow. think he dropped a song with Big Daddy Kane too.
Yeah, but that been out. That's been out.
Finally got this red light to work.
Okay. The red light.
This is a Hennessy night, y'all.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh man.
I'm glad you're feeling all right, Q, from the doctors. Oh, Sam, you listened to Return to the 36th Chamber. Classic album.
Yes.
I can see for miles and miles. I don't know about y'all. There was some songs on this mixtape I did not care for.
What? You're crazy.
Yeah, I'm going there tonight.
Wow. I think that's the liquor talking.
Nah, this is the first time I've heard it back since maybe 2013,
Wow.
maybe.
Crazy.
I'm more favorable to Channel Orange though, so
Wow.
I'm just like, damn, maybe this might be overrated shit. Because people act like this was like the greatest thing since like, I mean, there was some
It's a great album. What you mean? It was a great album.
It's a mixtape.
It's a great mixtape.
I say it's good, more good than great. I feel like he was still finding his sound with this one.
I think you're crazy. No.
Well, I said crazier things anyway.
You have. This is it go right up there with everything else.
Fat Joe compared Migos to Run DMC. Now that's crazy.
Fat Joe kept sound crazy.
I'm talking.
He sound like he was drunk. He sound like he was drunk.
Yesterday's price is not today.
Wow. He sound like he was drunk.
I mean, I love Frank Ocean. I'm an honest Frank Ocean fan.
I don't know what that means, but
because you'll know what I mean.
The man ain't put out a lot of stuff. He put out like 2 albums and some mixtapes.
And the visual album. Don't forget the visual album.
Yeah, that was okay. It was okay.
I'm an honest fan. All right, 5 more minutes. Let's start this.
Since we was kids.
Shout out to that nigga Mark Nash.
What he talking about tonight?
Oh, he's talking about the Shankella shit.
Oh.
And he's talking about Trump 2024.
Oh, you thought he was doing his usual top 50 worst MCs from the East Coast or some shit.
Nah. Now he picks those lists out. Sometimes he picks those lists out.
And I think his people are crazy. That's what I think. They say some crazy shit on there.
He still gets at you because you don't like Puffy.
And he'll get over it. Him and BJ, they'll get over it. You know, at one time I did, but the more bigger he got, the more he ruined hip hop. You know,
they're like, try. How come you don't do like this, nigga?
Yeah. This I detest him now. You know, he's like a cancer to hip hop that he's still here. Why? You know what I'm saying? We can't get rid of him.
Can't stop. Won't stop. Oh yeah, we gotta talk about the Grammy nominations too.
Oh boy, they
I'm very.
they definitely screwed up. What did they
Let's
cut off?
talk about
I know you had just asked me the cutoff point, like when we did the Nas review, and then it comes out and there's no Nas on it, which is crazy.
going next year.
But by then he'll be on to the Primo album. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, well, I guess you're just not gonna get nominated for KD3. You know,
But Khaled got how many nominations?
exactly. Khaled, really? Who's not?
We'll talk. We'll
You don't
we'll
even
talk.
you don't even eat his wife's pussy, but he's getting nominated for Grammys. How is that possible?
We'll talk about
You're
that.
not even a man. You don't eat your wife's puss, but you're getting nominated for a rap album. Come
Wait,
on.
what?
He doesn't eat his wife's pussy. You know that? Yeah, he said that in an interview on I think it was Breakfast Club last year.
That's stupid.
That she goes down on him. He doesn't go down on her. This is
So
his
you
wife,
don't eat-
mind you. His wife that had 2 kids with him. He doesn't go down on his wife.
So you don't eat your wife's pussy? What?
Yeah. She goes down on him, but he doesn't go down on her. You know what I'm saying? This no coochie eating motherfucker got nominated for best rap album. How? Where? Because you had Jay on one song. Man, I'm just gonna be rooting for Kendrick the whole night. It's gonna be a Kendrick type of night.
That's blasphemy.
You know what I'm saying? And I hope Pusha T wins one at least, but it's gonna be Kendrick. You know, like I don't. Yeah, this is why artists don't care about the Grammys because they never get it right. You know.
Let me pull my notes up.
It's gonna be Kendrick and Beyonce type, and I already see it happening. Nothing but Beyonce and Kendrick.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, Beyonce had a good album.
Mary got some grand odds. Mary got some grand odds too.
Yeah, well, it's Mary against. Hey, I got Mary over Bay. Sorry, Beehive. I'm going with Mary. Do we really need to see Beyonce win a whole shitload of Grammys again? Like they've done it already.
Who knows?
I'm saying spread out the love. Jasmine Sullivan, Doja. I would like to see Doja Cat. I actually like Doja Cat. Her album
Man,
was
fuck
good.
Doja Cat.
I actually like Doja Cat. She had a good album. Let Doja Cat get one.
Nah,
You know
nah.
Can Lizzo get one? Lizzo's a good artist. People on social media.
Lizzo had some heat this year.
I actually have her first album. It was good. Lizzo's a good artist. I just don't care for the social media bullshit she's doing. But you know, like yes, we know you're a big bitch. You don't need to show it. You know what I'm saying? We get it. But she's actually a good artist. You know what I'm saying? Like spread out the love. It's like the same artists that keep getting nominated. How many times is Jay-Z and Beyonce gonna get nominated? That shit is old already. It's like as many times as they get nominated, it's I feel like more and more of why I don't care to discuss them. They've already been there and done that. We don't need to talk about them no more. You know?
Yeah, I'm ready to start whenever you are.
Let's go.
All right. What's good, you too? How's everyone doing? This your boy Reg in the building. I got Try with me, the instigator, the shit talker, all that fucking shit.
Now we do it here.
But yeah, what a day this has been. Shit. I watched my phone and shit. Anyway, still in tripped out
You're
week.
a king, bro. You're a king. Never forget that. The hardest working man. You're a king. You don't be concerned with peasants. You know what I'm saying? When peasants talk shit to you, you brush them off. You're a king. You got to move in a kingly manner.
You're right. You're right.
We moving like kings. We're not worried about what peasants got to say. That's why they peasants. They over there trying to get to where we at.
That's true. That's true.
Mike was good. Another king.
Hey, yo, Mike, if you want to come on, you can come on too if you want. Yeah, man. But today we're going to talk about a tripped out week, which I'm not trying to bring no bullshit to this. We're going to talk about Frank Ocean's mixtape, his first mixtape, Nostalgia Ultra. And then we're also going to talk about Channel Orange.
Yes.
You know how we do. We're going to start off with nostalgia first because that came out first. That album came out February 16th, 2011, and it was an independent. He released it by himself. It came out with 2 singles, Novocaine and Swim Good. It was produced by Happy Perez, Troy Noka, Tricky Stewart, Midi Mafia, James Fauntleroy. All my Kanye fans, y'all should know about him. And Corey Chase. And James is also the only guest appearance, too. All right, well, this is the first time I'm talking about Kendrick Lamar. Excuse me. Frank Ocean on his channel and stuff like that. So, you know how we fucking do. I'm gonna say, try how you got into this shit.
The very first day I discovered who Frank Ocean was the very first day I discovered The Weeknd. So both of those two of my favorite artists in R&B in the 2010s, The Weeknd and Frank Ocean. I discovered their music on YouTube, back in 2009, 2010, and I remember hearing Novocaine for the first time, and that was being played, on the radio at that time, and a huge record for Frank coming off of this mixtape that we're about to talk about, and then I heard Swim Good, saw the video for that, and I heard like a huge buzz for him. Went on YouTube, I listened to like he had a mixtape called Dream Killer, and there was some songs on Dream Killer, was flowing on the internet, and I liked what I heard. I just thought it was a different sound for R&B at the time. Like 2000s R&B for me, I really didn't like, except for like the neo soul stuff from like Jill Scott and Music Soul Child, Angie Stone, Alicia Keys was blowing up at that time. That's really the only R&B I really was checking for in the 2000s. A lot of it was hit or miss for me. I wasn't a fan of Ciara or Shantae, and Keisha Cole was okay, but
she's getting a biopic.
Huh? Keisha
Cole's getting a biopic.
She's getting a biopic?
Yeah, Lifetime biopic.
Oh Lord, I'm not watching that. But she even she was okay, but I wasn't really a fan of like a lot of the R&B from the 2000s, and the 2010s came and ushered in a lot of different artists. You know what I'm saying? There's Frank Ocean, The Weeknd, Miguel. There's so many artists that were coming out at that time. Trey Songz is still blowing up. And I was impressed by what I heard. And then when this mixtape came out, I remember downloading it from Dat Piff. Shout out to Dat Piff.
Yes,
that's like one of the best mixtape sites ever. And they always had the new exclusive stuff up on it. And I remember downloading it from Dat Piff, and I liked what I heard. I thought it was like the production was great. It was R&B, but it was like he was one of those artists that he can cross over if he wanted to. He could go into alternative music. He could go into hip hop. Coming from the Odd Future crew. The stuff he did with Tyler and with Earl, and what I'm saying, I was a fan of them already. So I just thought like, like this is the type of R&B that's missing right now. We're not hearing this. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like him, he was like at the forefront for when it came to the 2010s and R&B and just what they called like dark R&B and just ushering in a different sound, a different style of singing. And he didn't flood his albums or mixtapes with a whole bunch of features that we see, that we see now and all that. And he was honest about what it was, what I'm saying? And being that like he came out and let people know that he was gay and he wasn't afraid to show it. And we've had many legends that were gay, Elton John, Freddie Mercury, rest in peace. Boy George Michael, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? So, once people started checking for this mixtape, I think that's when like he just took off. And then when Channel Orange came out, it was a wrap. He was definitely one of the best new artists out. You know what I'm saying? But I wish he would drop more stuff. He hasn't dropped anything since Blonde. But we need some new Frank Ocean music out. It's been way too long. I know he was, his younger brother had died. He's probably still dealing with that. But I would definitely love to hear some new Frank Ocean music. Every now and then he seems to tease us on the internet with like a new single or like a cryptic message, but we haven't gotten nothing since Blonde. And that was what? When did Blonde come out? Like 2016?
Yeah.
That was a minute. So yeah, it's 2022. We're going into 2023. We need a new album, Frank. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. The R&B desperately needs it, especially now when we got cornballs like Diddy saying that R&B is dead. You know what I'm saying? So I need Frank Ocean to drop a new album right now.
For real though. All right. I got into Frank Ocean, honestly. High school. I was an Odd Future nigga. Tyler the Creator had just dropped Goblin, which I felt like was a very solid album.
Yeah, that was dope.
He had this song called She.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
Oh my fucking god! Every time I see that beat,
you ever seen the video for that?
You said what?
You ever seen the video for that?
Yes, yo,
crazy. Crazy.
Shit. And so, pretty much when it came to that song, She, the way he was singing it and stuff like that, I already knew this nigga was going to be something special.
Yeah.
Mind you, I was on this nigga before Nostalgia even came out. Let's be real about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real about that shit. But yeah, man. Frank Ocean, man, he's definitely a very unique artist. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I may call some flack, but he really only has one great album.
No, he does not.
Yes, he does. I didn't care for Blonde. I didn't care.
You didn't like Blonde?
We'll talk about it.
We could have been reviewing Blonde also.
Huh?
We could have been reviewing that album also.
I'm not ready to talk about that one yet.
You're not ready to talk about Blonde, but you're damn sure ready to talk about fucking, Cream and Nelly and all that.
What does Cream have to do with this?
I just had to throw that in there. I just had to throw that in there.
Shit. I said, like, I want to get Blonde before I talk about it.
You want to talk about all the shitty Nas albums from the 2000s, but you didn't want to talk about Blonde. I don't get that.
Yeah, at least I'm talking about nostalgia.
Thank God you are.
Shit, but yeah, man. This nigga is very, very dope, but Shade of Orange to me was just like his magnum opus so far.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But I do feel like he laid an influence on a lot of these niggas. Like him and The Weeknd, man. Him and The Weeknd, they just definitely did their own shit, and everyone tried to be on that bandwagon and shit, you know?
Definitely. I felt like it got better at that point. At that point, 2010's R&B was great. You know what I'm saying? Right. Melanie Fiona, a highly underrated singer.
Yes.
Like I said, like Miguel, Kaleidoscope Dream, a classic. And he got better after the with his other albums, and you had like the Toronto wave with Daniel Caesar and Magic Jordan and Vision and a lot of great R&B artists. Where are they at? Sir, I like Sir. I think he's dope. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's a lot of R&B artists that they're not getting that publicity. They focused on the wrong artists that can't sing a note. You know what I'm saying? But you actually have some dope artists like Bay, Giveon, Ali Lennox, Kalani, like they all dope. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's gonna do an album with Babyface to get that shine. You know what I'm saying? So, R&B ain't never been dead, man. It's here. You got to dig for what you want to hear.
I feel you on that. But yeah, man, let me tell y'all who Frank Ocean is. For those who know who Frank Ocean is, he is a singer coming from Long Beach, California. You know what I'm saying? When he was 5, he actually relocated to New Orleans and whatnot. And he actually pretty much graduated from high school in 2005. But you guys should know that he pretty much was supposed to have been going to University of New Orleans to study English, but Hurricane Katrina came and it destroyed pretty much everything. So he had to transfer to the University of Louisiana at Lafayette. And so, fast forward to 2006, he moved back to LA to pursue his music career, working at fast food service jobs and stuff like that. And he started being a songwriter. And around that time, after he got a songwriting deal, he started writing songs for Beyonce, Brandy, people like that. And so he actually got the name Frank Ocean from Frank Sinatra and from his favorite, one of his favorite movies, Ocean's 11, which ironically, huh?
I heard he legally changed his name to Frank Ocean.
You said what?
He legally changed his name to Frank Ocean.
Oh, real? I mean, he probably did.
Because like his real name is I think it's Christopher Lonnie Brew or something like that.
Yeah.
But supposedly he legally changed his name to Frank Ocean once he went out to LA. So it's Christopher Frank Ocean now.
Oh wow. I never knew that. I thought it was a stage.
That could be a rumor. I mean, that's what I heard back then, that he had legally changed his name to Frank Ocean.
Oh wow. You never know. Anyway, by the late 2000s, he had joined Odd Future, and that's when he got really cool with Tyler the Creator and stuff like that. And so he actually hooked up with Tricky Stewart that same time, and they got him a deal with Def Jam Records and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so pretty much what happened was and stuff like that. He felt like the label, wasn't really like doing a lot to like really promote him and stuff like that. So that's how he pretty much, independently worked on this album and whatnot too. You know what I'm saying? So he started like working on this, and the thing about this album was the fact that he wanted to have a his style of this album was to have like a nostalgic feel and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, like reminiscent of the past. Well, hence the name Nostalgia Ultra. And with this album, he definitely was influenced by like a lot of rock and country and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? And just letting you guys know, this mixtape is not on streaming and stuff like that too, which I'm gonna get into that in a minute, why it's not on streaming. And please, nobody don't reveal it on the chat and stuff like that, saying why it's not on streaming and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So this is the album cover right here.
I love it.
Yeah, pretty cool album cover. You know what I'm saying?
BMW.
Yes,
I love that.
Definitely.
That looked like a car I would use in Need for Speed Underground.
That reminds me of Burnout and shit.
Yes.
Yes. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna check something downstairs real quick.
Bryson Tiller I fuck with, definitely. Trap Soul was great. That's a great album. I like the second album. He had a lot of songs on it, about 18, 19 songs on the second one. Anniversary was okay. It wasn't great to me. But yeah, Bryson Tiller I fuck with him. I think he needs to get away from Diddy though. That's the last label he needs to be on right now.
I'm back.
Sam said Frank's Ocean father was very homophobic to his son.
I heard about that.
I don't know his family life like that. I know he had a younger brother, and his younger brother passed away.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
All right. So, excuse me. This mixtape has 14 tracks, but a lot of skips though.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. Y'all know how much I love that. Mm.
No.
Track number 1, Street Fighter. Now, one thing I can say about these skits is that I like how they're named after video games and shit like that, like classic video games. I was talking about that for the first Street Fighter that came out in '87 and stuff, which ironically was the same year Frank Ocean was born and shit too. So
there you go.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Facts.
You said what?
I mean, I didn't even notice that shit till now. Yeah, Street Fighter is a classic game. Love it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the skits on this album. Like, I'm only a fan of skits when they make the album, when they make the album great. I don't feel like the skits did. You know, I don't even know what to call it. It sounded like a tape deck or some shit. Somebody using a tape deck or something.
Yeah, like he's put like the cartridge in the video game system or some shit.
Oh, okay, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, which leads us to track number 2, Strawberry Swing. This one was okay. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's pretty okay track. But I like how it introduces the theme of the mixtape, whole nostalgia thing.
Right.
And you know, as a grown up, he's reminiscing on the good times he had with his friend, which I can respect that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty decent, you know.
This was dope. It was a head with real atmospheric, you know, feel to it. The guitars, nice beat. I thought it was cool.
Right. All right. Track number 3. We got is Novocaine. Yeah, we all know this is a classic song.
Baby.
Right. Yeah, man, this was pretty dope and shit like that. It pretty much tells a story about like this dental student and stuff like that who has a side hustle. She likes to do porn, and she likes to do like a lot of like drugs like to keep her fucking focused because like she's lonely, and the drugs just take away from her pain and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Pretty dope song. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely one of the more greater tracks on this album, on mixtape. Excuse me.
Definitely. This is a great song, and the beat, the bass line, it had like a dark feel to it, and him, just talking about the girl and how she, she had a stripper booty and she had a rack and all that, and I thought it was great. Like, and then just the title Novocaine. We was like at a time when we had like a lot of artists talking about or using drug titles for their songs. You had Frank Ocean with Novocaine. You listen to the early weekend stuff like on House of Balloons and Thursday. Talk a lot about women popping pills and doing drugs and stuff, and Nicki Minaj with pills and potions, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a weird time for music where like a lot of artists were like talking about Molly and shit like that. So that was like the Molly era and the drug era for R&B and stuff and pop music, and it was a great record. Definitely like one of my favorites on this album.
Yeah, I definitely feel you about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Track number 3. Track number 4, excuse me. We All Try. Again, this one was a pretty good track. Very, very, very smooth kind of track. I like the beat produced by Javi Perez. Pretty much, he's just talking about his relation and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He also speaks about homophobia and stuff like that. Why he reveals is like why he has a pro-choice against it. You know what I'm saying? Pretty cool song.
I love it. Great beat, the guitars, the hi hats. Frank just singing about believing in something, talks about marriage and his religion and stuff. And again, it was different. It was just like a breath of fresh air to the R&B genre with a lot of these songs that nobody else was doing at that time. And I love it. I thought it's a good, solid album cut.
Yeah, I feel you about that. All right, then the next track we got "Bitches Talking," Metal Gear Solid. Again another fucking skit. This skit was named after, of course, Metal Gear and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Classic.
yeah. So when this skit, Frank Ocean's over here listening to fucking Radiohead, but his girl does not fuck with it. She says she'd rather listen to Jodeci and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? She's like, "What is Radiohead stuff?" So yeah.
Bitch, go listen to In Rainbows. What you mean? What is Radiohead?
Listen to OK Computer.
Huh?
Huh?
Okay, computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen to that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you got some chicks. It sounded like it almost sounded like he was doing a threesome or before threesome with these chicks, and they want to hear Jodeci, and he's playing Radiohead, and she like take that off, and you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. So which leads to Songs for Women. A pretty unique song and stuff like that. This song right here is like he's talking about like his conflicted feelings about women and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he feels that if he makes more songs like which give leverage to like the women and stuff like that, he struggles with himself. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got from it. This is actually one of the few tracks on this mixtape that does not actually have a sample, which kind of surprised me too. You know what I'm saying? Pretty cool track. You know what I'm saying? I felt like the better tracks was in the first half of this mixtape, honestly.
I love the chorus. Every time a nigga asks me, do I sing songs to get at women? I say nah. I say no fair, no fair. I just love the chorus. The chorus, it's like it don't really make sense, but it's just dope. You know what I'm saying? And you just trying different shit. The beat is fire. I love the beat. The bass line. He mentions Trey Songz and Curtis Mayfield and Drake, and I thought it was a dope song, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like I could actually see him being in that situation where if people know he's a singer and he might get like that fan question, somebody come up to him and be like, "Yo, like, do you really like sing songs to get women?" You know what I'm saying? And I could see him like a scenario playing out like that where he would tell them like, "Nah," you know what I'm saying? And they feel some type of way about it or whatever. They don't believe him, but I think it's a great song.
Definitely. All right, track number whatever. We had fucking Love Crimes. Yeah, this was one of my favorites off this album.
Yes.
Mix whatever. Yeah, it's pretty much what I got from this. It's pretty much about how one is crazy and gets confused with love and lust and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of an interesting track because the beat definitely had like a very mysterious kind of feel to it and stuff like that too. I love the chorus, the chorus about murder, she wrote. Love Crimes.
Fire.
Yeah. I love that track right there. I love it.
That beat is fire with the pianos, the bass line. You got like some old, like, I don't want to say soap opera. It was like some clips playing in the background with a woman.
Right, like some Alfred Hitchcock kind of shit.
Yeah, like some Alfred Hitchcock type of shit. And she's like, man want to screw and then be with whatever the fuck. I'm like, where they get the clips from for some reason? So, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like it takes it kind of slows down like towards the end of the song, and he's like still singing, but it sounds like it's like chopped and screwed almost. But yeah, this is my favorite song on the mixtape, man. Like, this is a great song. Love Crimes, definitely
Yes, I definitely agree with you about that. All right. Then we're gonna go to the skit, GoldenEye, a classic game, and
Yes.
stuff like that. Which it's just pretty much cassettes changing and whatnot. So yeah, nothing to it.
Classic N64 game, yo. That's a
Yeah, I
classic game.
agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like if anybody ever played the 64 and you never played that, you're missing out. That's definitely one of the best Nintendo games ever. You know what I'm saying? Now, as for the movie, I don't know. The movie that was like the Pierce Bronson era as James Bond, but that might be like the best one he did as Bond. But that game was classic.
See, now you make me want to see that game on eBay and shit like that.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'll be tagging you in the game post. That means join the contest when I tag you. I know you love these old school retro systems.
I don't be winning shit sometimes. That's the thing.
Hey, you're gonna win because of me. If I win, you win. That's the good luck that
Shit,
I'm spreading. If I win, you win.
I feel you. And I'm
You
just
know
gonna
what
say this right now.
I'm saying?
I'm just gonna say this shit right now. If you love um first first person first hand shooting games, but you don't know
Yes.
shit about GoldenEye, I don't know what to tell you.
You gotta watch the movie. Watch the movie first, so that you can be familiar with what's going on. You know what I
Facts.
mean? You can't like move.
All
That's
right.
the thing with movie games. It's like with movie games. If you ain't never watched the Warriors, don't try to play the Warriors game. Watch the movie first, so that once you play the game, you'll be familiar with all the different gangs and the settings from the movie, because that they actually take stuff from the movie and put it in the game. So don't play a movie game if you ain't watched the movie.
I feel you. All right. Track number 9. There will be tears. I didn't care for this track. I mean, I got I got what you were saying about the absent father and the death, but if his father, I get it, but I mean, death of his grandfather, but something about the track I never really cared for.
I think it's a dope song. It has more of an alternative feel vibe to it. It's more an alternative song. You know, the guitars, the beat, and I like I said, like I feel like Frank, he was R&B, but he managed to showcase other sounds that he could cross over into other genres on his albums, and that's what I like about him.
Right. I Then we got motherfucking Swim Good. Again, another pretty cool track right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it as much as Novocaine, but
Right.
it's still like a nice little early track. You know what I'm saying? Just it's talking about like a tragic love story and stuff like that, and then fucking suicide. You know, mentioning that shit. You know what I'm saying? The video was pretty good.
Yeah.
It actually got nominated for a couple of VMAs like Best Direction,
Hmm.
Best Male Video, and Best New Artist and stuff like that too. Um, let's see what he lost to. Let's see.
Oh God, somebody bad.
Shit. Well, it lost for Swim Good. It lost to MIA's Bad Girls for Best
Oh
Direction.
God. What? Where is she at?
For Male Video,
Oh Lord.
it lost to
MIA. Paper
Chris
planes. That paper
Brown.
planes chick.
Yeah, yeah. For Best Male Video, it lost to Chris Brown's "Turn Up the Music."
Oh, that was a good song. That was some Fortune. That was a good album.
Yeah. For Best New Artist, this gonna be funny. One Direction. Oh wow, what
Oh
makes
Lord.
you beautiful?
Hey, I like Harry Styles as a solo artist, but I didn't care for his group.
Harry
Not
Styles
a
ain't all
fan.
that.
Not a fan of his group.
He ain't all that. I'm just saying. He ain't all that
I
shit.
I love the song. It had a dope beat, the bass line. I like the fact that with his choruses were always dope. Like he's like he's about to drive in the ocean and try to swim away from something bigger than him, and kick off his shoes and swim. I like that. I thought it was like very creative. The video was dope as well, and I remember that's the video that he had like a kimono on or some shit.
I believe so.
Is that
Yeah.
the video? Yeah, I remember seeing a video. I'm like, why he look like he came from Tokyo or something like. Um, but it's definitely like one of my favorites on his album.
Definitely. Then the next track we have is Dust. Again, another song I didn't really care for too much and stuff like that, you know. It's pretty much a love song and another love song and stuff like that about how one lets his guard down. I just didn't care for the beat, honestly, to be real with y'all. I didn't care for the
I
beat.
like the beat. I thought the beat was dope. And you got Frank, saying, some books in here he wrote, some he's not too proud of, some wish, some books he wish he burned. I like the beat. I thought the beat was dope.
It's understandable. Next track, American Wedding. One of the worst Frank Ocean songs and overrated in my opinion. So let's just get the elephant out the room.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why this song or this mixtape is not on streaming is because they use a sample of the Eagles' Hotel California,
Right.
and Don Hetley called Frank Ocean a talentless little prick.
Oh wow.
Yeah, sample. I mean, he sued.
But you
Frank
let Albie
Ocean.
Shore use that and he fucked it up on his second albums. But Frank Ocean did better. I don't why he didn't go after Albie Shore?
Because you gotta understand that was a cover. Like, it's a difference between like covering and sampling.
Well,
But
okay. Well, he used the same beat, but he have new lyrics over the same beat.
it's it's pretty much like I call it more of like an interpolation and stuff like that too.
Right.
But honestly, I never vibed with this song. And maybe it's because I'm not the biggest Eagles fan. Like at Hotel California, I got so fucking tired of. You guys know. You know what I'm saying? I used to like this song, but
Right.
I can't. It just got so overplayed and stuff like that. You know, like I always told you, my favorite Eagles song is "I Can't Tell You Why." That's my shit. One of these nights I can vibe to, but other than that, I can't really vibe with the Eagles like that. And Don Hetley, you know, that's all I gotta say on that part. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say.
I felt like it was a mainstream record because you had rock. It's a rock ballad basically. You have rock guitars on it. You know, it has like a rock beat, and it's from a rock group like the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Frank was trying to do with this song because it's he's using the beat, but he's not singing the same lyrics. Like he has his own lyrics over the Eagles beat. You know what I'm saying? But I think it was a good record. Like I said, like he has records that he can cross over with. It's not just R&B. I think maybe that's what he was going for with this record, like to get on the VH1 fan base or whatever.
I wouldn't be
But
surprised.
huh?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But I like this version. I like this better than Albie Shore's version on his second album. That
So
version is terrible. And the fact that Don Henley could let Albie Shore use that shit and he don't have the voice to sing it, but you have a problem when Frank Ocean uses it. That doesn't make sense to me. Frank Ocean is a better singer than Albie Shore. You know what I'm saying? So I get I get the idea of why Frank used it. He wanted to tap into that rock crowd, that VH1 crowd, but if he didn't, it would have still been a great song and not have the Eagles beat on it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
I mean, I like it. It's different for him. He's an R&B singer, but he can cross over into different genres. You know, which is what The Weeknd does a lot anyway. So, I didn't have no problem with him using the Eagles beat. I'd rather hear Frank Ocean over that beat than Albie Shore.
Interesting. Alrighty. And the last track off this, well, skit Soul Caliber. It's just another cassette change and stuff like that. Classic. Yo.
Yeah, my favorite one was Part 4. I had bought that for the Xbox 360, and that was the one where they had they were like including like Yoda and Darth Vader. I think Darth Vader was the playable character on the PS version,
Yeah,
the PS3 version, and then Yoda was on the Xbox 360 version, and that was great. Like that was a great fighting game. The moves, the characters, very classic game.
I agree. And on the last song off this album, Nature Feels, believe it or not, it's actually my favorite track off this album. And I know I'm confusing y'all when I said like it had better songs than the first. This was an exception and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Um, yeah, it samples MGMT song Electric Feel and stuff
Yes,
like that too. You know what I'm saying? What I got for this track right here is just like pretty much like his love for nature. You know what I'm saying? Like I love like the Adam and Eve references on the second verse
right.
and stuff like that too. You know, it's pretty much like a sex track to say the least,
Yes,
but a sex track only Frank Ocean can make if that makes sense. You know,
right.
a very timeless song in my opinion. Would I have ended the song off with this album? I don't think so. I probably would have put this song in the middle,
Yeah,
but at the same time, I feel like probably this not only just the best song off this album, but songwriting wise, it is the best song as well too.
it was great. Again, it has an alternative sound to it. The guitars on it, the beat, the synthesizers, background singing. I've been meaning to fuck you in the garden. I love it. I thought, like, again, like this album showed me that this guy's not just gonna stay to just R&B. Like, there's records on here that he's going to cross over with. You know what I'm saying? And we have a lot of artists even now that they're not staying in just their genre. You look at Post Malone, you look at Drake. You know what I'm saying? You look at Doja Cat, you look at Lizzo. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of artists that they're not staying within their genre anymore. They're crossing over to other genres. And it's good if you can do it. Not everybody can do it. But if you can, if you have a great artist that can, cross over to other fan bases and genres and do different sounds, that's great. That's a true artist and evolution. And this mixtape showed me that about Frank Early.
Yeah, I definitely see what you're saying about that. Um, so this is that's pretty much the whole of the album. Overall, this mixtape was okay. I'm gonna be real with you. I mean, I liked it. I don't think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I'm gonna be real with you. There was a couple of tracks I would have probably done without. I also kind of felt like some of the, even though I liked how some of the skits was named after video games and stuff like that too. I kind of wish there was probably done a bit more
Right.
better and stuff like that too. I like the skit with the baby face. I mean, not the Jodeci Radiohead. I
Yeah.
like that skit, but um, overall, I feel like this album is more influential to say the least. I mean, I do respect the fact that it has a cult following. Like this album, whatever album mixtape, whatever.
Mhm.
This project pretty much had a lot of people craving by it. Like Kanye West was a huge fan of this mixtape because a lot of people have said that this mixtape was like very influenced by 808s and
Right.
stuff like that too, which you
I
can
can see
definitely
that.
hear the 808s influence.
Yeah.
Even Nas liked this because at one point Nas and Frank Ocean was supposed to have done this song for Life is Good too. From what
Really?
I looked up, yeah,
Wow. That's dope.
yeah. So I'll probably give this mixtape probably a 3.8 out of 5.
I love this mixtape. I think it was a breath of fresh air to the genre, and Frank having a different type of voice and you know s- singing on different topics. Maybe his sexual preference has something to do with it, but it just felt like he was more. He's like a different artist that don't conform to what everybody else is doing. He's more free and he does what he wants and it comes out dope. And I love the production. I think the production was great and the songs, Love Crimes and songs about women, Novocaine, Swim Good, Nature Feels. It has an R&B and alternative sound to it. I love it. I think it's a Five My classic. I think it's one of the best, you know, um, project, one of the best mixtapes ever to me. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Frank could do any wrong. I think all his stuff was great.
Respect. All right. Before I go into Channel Orange, let me handle a few crap right quick.
I love the fact also that he used the old school retro games as skits. I didn't even realize that till now. Like Street Fighter and Metal Gear and GoldenEye.
Right.
That was dope. It would have been better if he had actually like maybe if he were like playing the game and we hear like the game music in the background or something.
Right.
Something like that. Cause I knew it, but it didn't hit me really until now. Like because like when I hear the skits, it's like there's nothing really going on other than the skit with the girls and the Radiohead thing. It's like other than that, it's like I didn't pay attention to the skits like that. So at least that's how I would have did it. If it was my mixtape, I would have had the theme music for those games being played.
Understandable. All right. Now we're gonna go into motherfucking Channel Orange.
Yes, Channel Orange.
Yes, this album came out July 10th, 2012. You know what I'm saying? A fucking masterpiece of an album.
Yes.
And shit like that, you know what I'm saying? This album came out with singles such as Thinking About You, Pyramids, Sweet Life, Lost, and Super Rich Kids.
Yep.
It was produced by Frank Ocean, Jonathan Ikpeazu, Malay, Omas Keith, Pharrell Williams, Shay Taylor, Tyler the Creator, and that's it. It was also released on Def Jam Records. Producers include featured guests Earl Sweatshirt, John Mayer, and Andre 3000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So after the release of Nostalgia Ultra, he pretty much, got like a lot of critical acclaim and stuff like that. Also around this time, we recently talked about this album too. Like I said, Kanye, he was a huge fan of Frank Ocean that he actually introduced Frank to Beyonce and Jay-Z. That's how they did this on No Church in a While, which was on Watch the Throne. They also did Made in America and stuff like that. And then of course, you guys should know that Thinking About You, that pretty much leaked on the internet and stuff like that, which that was I'm gonna say my thoughts on that in a minute, you know what I'm saying? So Def Jam pretty much gave him creative freedom and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? He had him working with songs with the producer Malay and stuff like that too, which they started working on this album like February 11th and stuff like that too, you know what I'm saying? And so it was pretty much like around this time as well that like a lot of people like was questioning about his sexuality and stuff like that too, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? So I think around this time, if I'm not mistaken, that's when he revealed that he was actually gay and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it was pretty interesting. And so that's when this album finally came out. Pretty cool album cover, just has the fucking orange and stuff like that too, you know what I'm saying? Pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? I actually got the digipack of this album.
But I thought it came in all digipacks.
I could have sworn I saw some hard case covers for it.
I never saw the hard case.
Oh wow. Yeah, man. Excuse me. Shit. Okay. This album has about 17 tracks, and let's start with the first song called "Start." Again, pretty much like the beginning of Nostalgia Ultra and stuff like that. He's channel surfing and pretty much going through his memories and stuff like that. And so all of a sudden that you hear like the PlayStation music when you turn it on and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? So pretty cool track.
That's like a continuation from Nostalgia Ultra with the
Right.
retro video games, and I was a huge PlayStation head back then, and you know, it's dope to hear give like a homage to PlayStation. So
Right. All right. Track number 2, "Thinking About You." Very dope song. I feel like this song is a motherfucking classic and
yes,
stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I definitely feel like this song right here might be his signature song in my personal opinion.
I think so too.
Like this is a song that really got me a fan of him. Like
Yeah.
just the way he started off the song. A tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess it made. It usually doesn't rain in Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears before they pour. When I'm thinking about you,
Fire.
that song just takes me back to motherfucking high school, man. I tell you, when that song came out, everybody was on that fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? I think this song, if I'm not mistaken, got a few awards. Let me see something. Oh yeah, it was nominated for Record of the Year.
Yep.
So let's see who it lost to. Let's see who it lost to.
I know he won for best. He won for best urban contemporary album for Channel Orange.
Right. Oh, he lost to Gaete, somebody that I used to know. Okay. That was a good song.
Who's that?
Remember somebody that I used to know. She didn't have to stoop, so did that song.
Who sang that?
His name was like Gote, whatever his name is. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm not going. That I was on that shit too. You know what I'm saying? And that album was actually not that bad either, if I'm not mistaken. Whatever happened to that dude? Whatever happened to him?
I don't know. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
It's like all these niggas from like the early 2010s.
A lot of them
a lot of them just disappeared.
Yeah.
And shit. Crazy.
Wow.
But yeah, that's all I have to say, man. Y'all take me back to high school. Damn, man. Where that nigga AJ at, yo? Shit.
Right?
Me and him were on that Frank Ocean shit, like, oh man.
I love it. It's the pianos, the way that it started off, and the bass line, the Spears beat. Iconic record. This a lot of people know him for this record. I think it is his signature, song. There is another version with that I heard with Justin Bieber and Jaden Smith.
Oh God.
Yes, there is.
Oh no! What?
Yes.
Who the fuck told that KKK
There's another version with Justin Bieber and Jaden Smith is rapping on it with him.
Oh, why?
Because that came out after the song blew up, because there were people that was like doing their own rendition of the song after it blew up.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? And yes, Justin Bieber did do a version with him and Jaden Smith. It's on YouTube. But of course, nobody's topping the Frank Ocean one. This definitely is a classic record.
Why would he let that little beaver on that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, I think because
I heard it don't even sound like Bieber. Like his voice was changing still at that time. This is before I think this is before the Purpose album. So like he was still like his voice was still changing, but it don't even sound like Bieber on it. And Jaden Smith is rapping with him, but yeah, nobody's beating the Frank Ocean version.
I agree. Then we're gonna get into like the short track called "Fertilizer," which is very, very, very smooth little interlude and some shit like that. It's actually a cover of the song by the same name by James Fauntleroy and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. It definitely has. They said pretty much like sound like a 1950s radio program with all the static. You know what I'm saying? This was pretty cool.
Yeah, this was cool. It's not one of my favorites. It was alright though.
I agree. Next track we got is where we at right now?
Sierra.
Sierra Leone, yes. Salon, as we call it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
Yes.
this is another very dope song, a classic song if you ask me. It's just pretty much a younger version of himself. He got a girl pregnant and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why um he called it Sierra Leone and stuff like that because it's like a metaphor where he says like the pink skies. The metaphor is like
Mm,
of the girls, pussy and shit like that. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Right.
And so yeah, man, it's like it's a very fictional story, like how he's a teenager and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And then by the end of the song and stuff like that, he's a full grown adult and
Right.
shit too. So yeah, this was a pretty cool song.
I love it. It had like a monotone beat, and the synthesizers were real melodic. The bass line, he's saying, I live in Denver, I grew up in Sierra Leone, and I thought it was a great standout record. One of my favorites on the album.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with you about that. Alrighty, now we're gonna get into motherfucking Sweet Life. Again, another very good track off this album.
Yeah.
No, it's just pretty much talking about how one enjoys like a lavish lifestyle and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Pretty cool song. You know what I'm saying? I love the beat though. Very dope beat.
Yes. He did that beat, right?
Wasn't it? Let me guess. Pharrell.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Skateboard
told
Pete.
you he was better solo and shit. Don't surprise. Don't fucking surprise me. He did that shit without the Neptunes and shit.
Skateboard Pete. You know what I mean? A great song. Love the beat, the bass line. It had like a live instrumentation feel to it. With the horns and the synthesizers, really jazzy. The best song wasn't a single. You weren't either. Love that. Love the vocals on it. I think it's one of his best like songs vocally. Um, it was great. Like definitely one of my favorites on here.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you about that. Alright, now we're gonna get to Not Just Money. This is actually a skit from Frank's friend's mom and stuff like that, just scolding him and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? She pretty much just plays like an angry mother and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pretty straight. They actually reused this, they reused it on the Blonde album too, you know what I'm saying? So
Right. Yeah. It was cool. It was alright.
facts. Facts. Next track, Super Rich Kids featuring Earl Sweatshirt. This is actually my favorite song off this album and possibly my favorite Frank Ocean song, if you ask me. Very dope. So it's a very storytelling song about it tells a story about how like one again it's enjoying the lifestyle, the lavish lifestyle and whatnot. But what ended up happening, he ends up kind of getting tired of it because he kind of seeks friendship, he seeks relationship, he's like lonely and stuff like that too, you know what I'm saying? So he gets so messed up that like he goes on the roof and stuff like that. I think someone tries to save him, but then the hand slips and he ends up killing himself or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It samples Elton John's Benny the Jets, which
Yes.
ironically that's actually my favorite Elton John song too,
Same. Same.
and stuff like that. Really? Okay, cool.
Yes. Well, I like I'm still standing also. That's one of my favorites.
That's a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it also interpolates Mary J. Blige's Real Love and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? One of the things I liked about this track was just the chemistry between Earl and Earl and Frank. I
Yeah.
definitely feel like their chemistry is just as good as Tyler and Frank as well too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Very dope song. This is a song I never hear a lot of people talk about
Yeah.
and
I
shit
don't know
too. You
why.
know what I'm saying? It's always thinking about you. Sierra Leone, which I love those songs. And this was a single too. I don't know. It's
Right.
just hey,
Yeah, it was a great beat. You know, the pianos and the beat, the bass line. I loved the chorus. You know, too many joy rides in Daddy's Jaguar, too many white lies and white lines. Super rich kids with nothing but loose ends. Super rich
Super
kids with
rich
nothing but
kids
fake
with nothing but
friends.
fake friends. Stop
Fire.
my day up on the roof.
Mhm.
Oh my
Mhm. And Earl did his thing on that. You know, he said, "All
God.
right, close your eyes to what you can imagine. We are the
Yeah, this
Zanies.
ain't
Daddy smacked his
ah
daddy ass. You mad? He snatched his daddy's jag and used this shit for batting practice. Adamant and he thrashing. I loved Earl's verse. Underrated MC in my opinion. I always liked his shit.
thank you.
Great, great, definitely a great collab.
Man, and it's crazy too because it's just like when it comes to I love Tyler.
Uh huh.
I love Tyler. You know what I'm saying? But I've always felt like Earl lyrically was the better
Yes,
member.
definitely.
Tyler was the better artist.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? And
yes.
I need to get my hands on some more of his albums. I think do I even have Doors? I don't even think I have Doors though. But his newer shit, the new album
Yeah,
he came out with, fire.
you're
That might
right.
be my favorite album from him
See,
so far.
I like the two Alchemist joints on there, but like Doris to me is like his best one. I love Doris. Doris and the Earl
Yes.
mixtape he came out with back then. But yeah, he definitely slept on. He's definitely a great lyricist.
Yeah, man. Next song we got is Pilot James. Give me 1 second. I'm texting somebody
Yeah,
on I'm using my phone. So. Okay, Pilot James is the next track. Um, Man, this track right here, it was alright. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty straight. You know what I'm saying? I kind of felt like it has more of a nostalgia, ultra kind of feel to it. If you ask
yeah,
me,
hmm,
it's talking about the first love and comparing it to a drug.
right.
Again, pretty cool song. I like it.
Hmm,
I got the point why he called it Pilot Jones and stuff like that because it's like pilot being like the pilot episode and
right.
pilot episode first love. I get it, but it felt more like something that could have been on Nostalgia Ultra.
Yeah, it was good. It was a trippy. It was had a real trippy vibe to it. The finger
Yeah,
slaps, the bass line. It was cool.
I feel you. I
Yeah.
feel you. All right. Next track, Crack Rock.
Crack rock, crack
Ooh,
rock.
this one. Yes. This is actually one of my favorites. Next to
Yes,
Thinking About You and Super Rich Kids. You know,
yes.
just talking about, addiction to crack cocaine and
Hmm.
stuff like that. Not Frank Ocean, but talking about a man overcome his addiction and just the hypocrisy of like the war on drugs and stuff like that. Like you guys talk about war on drugs, but y'all ignore the fact that motherfucking like the Europeans and the whites are the ones that bringing it in the
Right.
country in the first place and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah, I love beat to me was like the very dope. It had like a very minimalistic kind of beat,
Yes. Yeah.
which I felt was it definitely fit Frank Ocean and stuff
Definitely.
like that too. You know what I'm saying? And vocally, it's one of the dopest songs off this album too. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? So I definitely see where you're coming
Yes.
from with that.
You smoking stones in abandoned homes. I love it. Crack rock, crack rock. Definitely a dope beat. The bass line, the pianos on it, the things that he was singing about on this song is one of my favorites on this album.
Yeah, definitely one of my favorites. All right. Next we got pyramids and stuff like that. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me check something
Yeah.
out. Okay, yeah. Pyramids is the next track. Okay. This is actually the longest track and maybe be the longest track Frank has ever done and stuff like that. It definitely had an uncredited guitar solo from John Mayer. You know what I'm saying? Pretty dope artist, by the way. Um, pretty dope. It's the song is just about a pimp falling in love with one of his sex workers and stuff like that. And it uses like a lot of metaphors, with like Cleopatra and the Egyptian periods and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty long. I'm saying I admit, I won't be real with you. I don't like it
Mhm.
as much as like a lot of people from his fan base.
Right.
and stuff like that too. Do I feel like it was a bit too long? Maybe so. I did like the beat switch too. The
Right.
beat switch was pretty cool, but
Yeah, the beast was dope.
I don't know if I'll put it at that long. That's my opinion.
I love it. I love the two beats on it, and it starts off with like a warped type of beat, and then it goes into like this dance club beat, and then it gets in the middle part of the song, the beat switches up again. It gets real trippy. You got the 808s and the bass line, and I love it. She's working at the pyramid tonight. I love it. Love the song, man. It's a classic record. The video was dope. I think it's a great record, man.
If you look back at the history,
Definitely. All right. Next track, Lost. Very, very dope song. You know what this song low-key reminds me of?
Uh-huh.
The Doors song, Your Lost Little Girl, in a weird
Yes.
way. And stuff like that. One of my favorites from the Strange Days albums.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The song is pretty much like about again, we're dealing with drugs again. We talk about drug supply. He uses his girlfriend pretty much as a front and stuff like that. And the girl pretty much gets idle and lost in what she believes is love, but it's actually lust. And if you say that, you know what I'm saying? And the drug supply in a way kind of feels sorry and believes that one day she'll find a normal life. But at the same time, he wants to use her just for his own gain and stuff like that too, which is very relatable today. You know what I'm saying? And no, I've not done some shit like that too. That's why I'm just saying,
Girl, you're lost in the heat of it all. I love it. Love the chorus, the beat, the bass line. It was great. It's a great record, man. Like he just was different. Every song on here is different from the last, and he managed to just sing about different situations and topics, and I think it's a solid record.
I definitely agree with you about that. All right. Now we're gonna get into White featuring John Mayer. A pretty short track right here. You know what I'm saying? It's like an instrumental. It's like an instrumental version of the song White from the Odd Future Tape Volume 2, which is again another one of my favorite Odd Future projects. I don't give a fuck what no one says.
Yes.
That shit. Oldie, my nigga. Come the fuck off. Oh, y'all gotta make me go back to man. Don't make me do an Odd Future breakdown, yo. Don't make me do an Odd Future. Don't make me do an Odd Future breakdown, yo.
We gotta do that at some point, man. We gotta do that at some point.
At some point.
At some point.
If not a breakdown. Oh, go ahead.
I need some Tyler records. I don't have any. A lot of his shit is like, well, the ones that I want with the illustration covers are out of print.
Yeah, the only Tyler records
Wolf and Smoker, not Smokers, Cherry Bomb. Those joints, Flower Boy. Like I want those illustrated covers, and those are out of print. So
I feel you. To me, the only Tyler albums I have is Wolf and Flower Boy. The ones I want are Bastard, Goblin, and stuff like that too. But at the same time, Wolf is kind of hard to come by, so I'm grateful I got that.
Right.
To me, Wolf is I think Wolf might be lyrically his best album. Artistically, Flower Boy is his best.
Right.
Ooh. Oh shit. Y'all don't understand when I was like really getting into hip hop and shit like that. When hip hop was really like between 09 and 12, Our Future and Top Dog, I was I was bumping that the most and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I wasn't bumping a lot of Drake. Weezy was falling off at that time.
Right.
Even a lot of the veterans was dropping some trash too, like Talib.
Yeah.
Was dropping some of his worst shit at that time.
Yep.
Who else? Well, Raekwon dropped the Cuban Links Part 2 and Shaolin versus Wu-Tang.
Right.
And Ray and Ghost, they were doing good.
Yeah.
What else? Jay, don't even get me started. Blueprint 3, Magna Carta.
Trash.
And shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Watch the Throne was decent.
Watch the Throne was good. Yeah.
Actually, that was more than good.
Yep. Yeah, Domo Genesis. When he dropped the No Idols mixtape with Alchemist, classic mixtape. Loved it. I
Who?
actually played one of the Domo Genesis. He's
Oh, I
down with
said,
he down with our Future as well.
yeah, that's the one I never really heard a lot from. To be
That
real with
one
you.
was good. Him and he did a EP with Evidence a couple years back. You know, he's had some. He's a dope lyricist too. Him and Elm and Earl. You know, like yeah, we gotta do the Our Future breakdown at some point.
Maybe if not this year, then 2023 when I come back from my break and shit. Because you guys know after New Year's, maybe a couple days after New Year's Eve and shit like that, be taking a little break and shit.
Yeah.
Starting. And I tell you, I'm gonna be real with you. Next year might not be as experimental as this year.
Right.
And shit like that, but there's still gonna be some surprises and shit.
Ronnie said, "What about Freddie Gibbs? Didn't really get hot till
Well, I'm gonna be real with you, Ronnie. I didn't really care for Freddie Gibbs like that until maybe the Pinata album and stuff like that. When he was more down with Jeezy, I don't know. It was that one I was kind of
I wasn't a fan of Jeezy. I just checked out this other cat that was down with Jeezy. I forgot his name. He like on like West Coast hip hop. I'm like, some of the dudes that Jeezy was around was better than this motherfucker. You know.
Spoiler alert: we might do a Wale discography breakdown.
Oh God, where you stopping at? You stopping with the MMG shit too?
We'll talk about it because I did mention I was going to do because, like I said, he's another artist. Like
he was good when he was independent. The minute he went to MMG, I stopped fucking with him. You don't.
I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga doing at MMG?
That don't fit him. He made a mistake. Like he definitely wanted to go commercial. He could say whatever he wanted.
I agree.
He wanted to go commercial, and then like when you have like the music critics that didn't like his albums, he got in his feelings about it. I'm like, well, you chose to go with Rick Ross. You could have stayed independent. He was affiliated with Rock Nation. You could have stayed with Rock Nation. He chose to go with MMG, and he put out trash.
I guess he didn't want to be compared to J. Cole and shit.
And the thing is, him and J. Cole were like best friends. They were like freestyling like diners and shit on the tour on tour together and all that.
For real.
I'm like, come on, man.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Lotus Flower Bomb, to this day, that is my shit.
Lotus Flower
Bomb.
That was on the second album on MMG, right? The Gifted. I
Ambition.
got the Gifted. That one was decent, but everything after the Gifted, I didn't care for. He started doing like that. He started doing like island music and shit. I'm like, come on, bro. you are not Thames. You are not Wizkid. You can't do what
you're not Pitbull.
Exactly. You ain't Pitbull.
Oh, this Flower Bomb. That was when Miguel. That was when Miguel was hot.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was a good drink.
God damn.
Drinks. But I'm more like attention deficit.
Wale. Yes.
Back to the Future with Ninth Wonder Wale.
Oh,
he's still rocking the LRG shit.
Shit.
You know what I mean? As soon as he went to MMG, it was like, nah. You know. Yeah, but he totally switched up his whole sound from attention deficit. You listen, Ambition is like all Rick Ross hand-picked beats.
I agree.
That's not a Wale album. That's Rick Ross behind that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything he came out with after the Gifted was just pure garbage to me. Like all these EPs he got, and I don't care for this shit no more. You know.
Somebody also asked me about YG. I'm gonna be real with you. I was never really a big YG fan like that. I'm gonna be real.
I like YG. I fuck with YG. I know he just dropped the album recently. There's another dude that used to run with like the CTE with Jeezy's clique. That sound dope, but I wasn't a fan of Jeezy.
YG ruined one of my favorite Dog Pound songs. That's all I gotta say.
What do you do?
You know that song by the Dog Pound, Let's Play House, that dun 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 dun.
Oh, he did that shit over?
Yeah, he did that. Come on, girl, let's play. He ruined that shit. I'm sorry.
Oh man,
He ruined it. I know a lot of people on the West Coast love that version. I'm like, nah.
Nah, the one with Michelle and Nate Dogg, I'll take for sure.
Yes.
Great, that's a great song.
For real. That's like that stupid ass motherfucker doing Candy Rain all over again and shit. Anyway, where we at right now?
Yeah, White was dope. I mean, it was short, but you had John Mayer. I love John Mayer. John Mayer, great guitarist. He was on this. You know, it was more like an interlude.
For real though. Track number 13, Monks. It was decent. You know, so it was alright. You know, he pretty much talking about this female groupie that he met on tour and stuff like that. And he pretty much says that he compares the audience to his tours to like a Buddhist monks and shit like that. I don't really care for this fool, are you?
I love it. Dope beat, the bass line. Again, you got like a live instrumentation on this track. Layla Hathaway also sings background on this song.
Right.
You know, Frank saying, you know, it's mosh pits and wet tits. I think I need a shower, cool water. I loved it. I think it was a great track.
Okay. Track number 14, Bad Religion. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much a pretty dope song here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I love the beat to this one and stuff like that. It's talking about like making out in the taxi cab and shit like that. Taxi cabs, remember those? You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, man. Everyone's Ubering and lifting.
He had pianos, and it started off like as a ballad. You got like a space beat, hand claps, and I want to say Frank had he performed that the year that he won at the Grammys. He performed the song. You know, I think it's a good song.
Definitely. All right. Next track, Pink Matter, featuring the Loch Ness Monster himself, Harry Houdini, on Andre 3000. Yes. You know, this song almost could have been an Outkast reunion.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Because Big Boy was almost featured on this song too.
Wow. And you turned it down?
They said apparently Big Boy and Andre decided they couldn't do an Outkast reunion on somebody else's record.
What? They ain't do an Outkast reunion at all. So what the fuck are you waiting for? It's been 20 years, bro. Like, I don't get it. What y'all waiting for?
Yo, y'all, these niggas be pissing me the fuck off, man. What the fuck? The fuck you mean?
We can't do an Outkast reunion on somebody else's record, but we're not dropping shit at all either.
Meanwhile, The Firm did a whole reunion on Nas' album.
Exactly.
And shit
on
like
Nas'
that.
album.
Nas appeared on Cormega's album. I'm like,
Exactly.
what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing with this shit, yo? You see why Outkast be pissing me off sometimes?
How many damn Big Boy albums came out since then? They could have did an Outkast reunion on any of those Run the Jewels albums. They up to 4. Come on, man.
These motherfuckers think they're the Beatles for real and shit.
Holy shit.
Oh my goodness. If y'all then drop a fucking reunion album then, god damn it. Right. Fuck y'all think y'all is.
When was this? 2011? 2022, about to 2023.
This was like 2012, right? Hold
Crazy,
on.
Man. They wild.
Yeah, 2012.
Okay. That's 10 years ago.
We still Meanwhile, Ottawa is your true final album. That's your true final statement we want to say to your fans, right?
That shit.
Right?
That shit.
Fuck out of here.
When you got an album with songs called Rooster and Hollywood Divorce is like
the greatest show.
Your fans remember that shit?
The greatest show on earth.
You know?
Fuck out of here. You see why these niggas piss me off sometimes? You see? Hell, I don't give a fucking Big Boy when it says the spoken word shit. You don't even have to credit that shit.
That would have been so fire. Like, it's already a great track the way it is, but to have an Outkast reunion on a Frank Ocean album, everybody would have remembered that.
Fuck out of here. But yeah, back to the song. Yeah, Ronnie, the South got something to say, which everyone makes out like Andre is like fucking Malcolm X or some shit.
Wow.
I'm just like, hold up, what the fuck? What the fuck was Scarface doing?
You know that,
What the fuck was Jermaine Dupri doing?
right?
I'm not even the biggest Dupri fan, but nigga, y'all weren't Rosa Parks and shit. No pun intended.
Man.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. South got something to say, nigga. What the fuck? The Gutter Boys did more shit for the South than y'all did at that point and shit. Let's talk about hell, my nigga Luther Campbell. Come on now, this nigga fought for freedom of speech and shit. What the fuck were y'all doing? Fuck out of here. Y'all motherfucking making me laugh tonight and shit.
That was just Big Boy's way of saying they're not gonna do it.
Exactly.
You know, just be honest with the fans.
I feel you on that, yo. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Mm.
I respected Andre's contribution to the song, but
Right.
I didn't feel like he was really needed. On for real.
I love this verse.
It was good.
very few, I mean, think you could probably count on one hand how many guest spots he did since The Love Below. It's not a lot. You know what I'm saying? And like 3 Kings off of not 3 Kings, 16 off of that the Rick Ross album. That was one of his best. I never expected him to do anything with Rick Ross, and he killed that track. This song as well, I think one of his best guest features, and have again John Mayer is on this track playing the guitar. The beat was fire. It starts off a cappella, and then when that beat drops, the minute that Andre raps and he says, if models are made for modeling, they girls are made for cuddling. Switch roles and we can cuddle. Then who needs another friend? I need to hold your hand. You need no other man. If you the other lens. I love this verse. This whole verse was fire. And I think it was even better putting Andre on it. And I would have loved to hear Big Boy on this. Like again, if we had a Outkast reunion on this Frank Ocean album, that would have been like a moment in history for hip hop to have them reunite on Frank Ocean's like debut album. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's a great record.
I got you. Give me 1 second. All right, sorry about that.
Exactly. Missed opportunity. It was.
All right. I gotta be up in the morning and shit like that. You know how I love that feeling.
Yeah.
Anyway, next track, Forrest Gump. Named after everyone's favorite Tom Hanks character. Shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I like the movie, but I'm tired of the movie.
I never saw that movie up until like maybe 3-4 years ago on Netflix.
Really?
Never watched it. I mean, I like the Tom Hanks movies. I like. I don't know if like the Tom Hanks fans generally like. I love Big. I thought Big was a classic.
I love Big.
I love Castaway. You know what I'm saying? Even Splash that he did with Daryl Hannah back in the 80s. But I'm not really a fan of like the more notable ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Private Ryan. I saw that. That was You know what? You know what happened with that? I never saw that, and I actually went back and watched it because I was part of a movie like quiz tournament, and like the questions they were asking me in the tournament was about Saving Private Ryan, and I never watched the movie. So I actually went back and watched the movie because of that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean that was cool. Even when he played Sully, the pilot that landed the airline in the Hudson River, that was pretty good. But it was a good song. I like the beat on it. It was dope. Frank is he's talking now on this song. He's actually talking about his love for a guy on this song, whereas the other songs like Pyramids, he was talking about his love for a female stripper on that one. You know what I'm saying? So like basically, if you listen to this song, he basically came out even on this song that he was into guys. So I thought it was a dope song.
Definitely. All right, and the last song on this album is "End." You know what I'm saying? Which is a pretty cool way to end off the record. You started it off with start. What else you gonna end it with? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. It had a dope beat, and then like the bonus track. Bonus track is only on the CD. The bonus track, "Golden Girl" with Tyler.
Yeah.
That's only on the CD. That's not on the vinyl. If you get the vinyl, you're not gonna get the bonus track with Tyler. Only on the CD
Right.
version. That song, it had like a Girl from Ipanema type of sound to it. Like it was real tropical. Pharrell wrote it. Supposedly Pharrell did it. I love
Not
Tyler's
surprised.
verse. Huh?
I said I'm not surprised.
I love
That's
love
where his
Tyler's
genius
verse,
shines, no?
Tyler killed it. He said, and you're golden, your eyes open. Fuck it. Let's toast and listen to Michael Bolton. I free fall off the hill again. Let's see where I land. I'm like Gilligan. I trust you. Go for wedding ring. I'm just hoping that you don't turn my neck green. I loved it. I think like again, like Frank and Tyler, anytime they collab, it's always great. And it was a great bonus track.
Definitely. All right, okay, shit. Overall, this is actually a pretty dope album. It's a classic album, in my personal opinion and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's about time I finally did some Frank Ocean in my life.
Yeah, for sure.
I like this way better than Blonde and shit. You know what I'm saying? They could have just kept that shit.
Oh well.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give this a 4.5 out of 5.
I love this album. Great production, great songs, minimal duets. He didn't have a whole bunch of features. It was minimal. You had Andre, you got John Mayer, you got Pharrell doing some stuff. Great official debut. It's 5 mics for me. I think every song on here was great. Thinking About You and Pyramids, Sweet Life, Pink Matter, Crack Rock. I love it. Definitely, in my opinion, this is definitely one of the best R&B albums of the last 20 years for me. Definitely.
I agree.
And I'm putting this album right up there with Solange, Seat at the Table.
Oh, son.
Kaleidoscope Dream with Miguel, another great album.
Yes,
Definitely one of the best R&B albums of the last 20 years.
I agree. All right. So, now we're going to talk about the Grammy nominations.
Before we do that, he also got another. I found this online back in like the 2010s, like when we still had like a lot of the downloadable websites.
Right.
He has like 60 tracks of unreleased songs, and I actually I downloaded them from the internet. They're on 3 CDs, 60 tracks, and they all in alphabetical order. Like he has songs like that start with the letter A, that start with the letter B, and so on and so on. And we haven't none of them have came out. So if you ever find that file, and it's under the Lonnie, it's called the Lonnie Bro Collection, and it's 60 tracks of like unreleased Frank Ocean tracks.
I feel you.
And I don't know, maybe you can find it on YouTube at this point, but yeah, man, we like I said, we need a new Frank Ocean album. Yeah, 60 tracks, all on 3 CDs.
I definitely got to check that out. All right. So let's get to these fucked up Grammy nominations and shit. Whew, man. Wow. Okay. Where do I even begin? So, record of the year. I'm not gonna say all the Grammy categories.
You don't want to do the major categories?
You want to do what?
You don't want to talk about the major categories for each one, like who got snubbed or who you think's gonna win?
So you mean like you want us to just start with the rap and R&B and shit?
Yeah, like do those, and you could do the rock.
Okay.
I mean, because Ozzy Osbourne is nominated in the rock stuff.
I'm not surprised. I heard he had a
Mhm.
very good album and shit.
Right.
Well, let's start with pop.
Yeah.
So, best pop solo performance: Adele, Adele, Easy on Me; Bad Bunny, Moscow Mule; Doja Cat, Woman; Steve Lacy, Bad Habit; Lizzo, About Damn Time; Harry Styles, As It Was. What you think?
I think it's between Adele and Harry. I think I listened to Harry's second album. I really enjoyed it. Harry's House, the latest one that came out. I really enjoyed it. I like the fine line. I actually got that one. That one was good too. I think it's between Harry and Adele's 30 album was great. That was like one of the best albums that came out last year. But the problem was it came out past the cutoff point. So now it's like now they're just starting to, nominate her for that album. And like you said, like that, they might do that for Nas next year because Nas missed the cutoff point with KD3, so they might nominate him next year. But we'll probably already be talking about the Primo and Nas album by then. So, but I think it's between Adele and Harry Styles.
Yeah, but I don't really care for the pop categories like that.
Right.
So, but it is what it is. Fuck it, you know. Now we have pop's duo / group performance. We got ABBA, Don't Shut Me Down. We got Camila Cabello with Ed Sheeran,
How
Bam
is she?
Bam.
How is she still around, Miss Havana?
Who?
Havana. Remember she had that one song Havana that blew up.
Who, Camilla?
Yeah.
Exactly. How is Camilla still around? That's what I asked myself there. How is that racist still around and shit?
She's racist.
Yeah, she said some shit about black people a while back.
Oh wow. I didn't even know that.
And of course, boring ass Ed Sheeran would do a song with her, but
I love Ed Sheeran. But
no,
I'm surprised that Ed Sheeran didn't get nominated for his album.
because his album
But,
sucked, man. Shit, what are you
nah,
talking
man.
about?
Ed Sheeran.
It's lullaby music. Lullaby music, yo. He's a fake ass Elton John and shit, yo.
I think Ed Sheeran is a dope artist, man. That's just me.
I think squirrels are good animals and shit. So
Camilla, I don't know did she come from Fifth Harmony? I don't know her.
yeah, she came from Fifth
Oh,
Harmony.
okay. Well, Ronnie knows more about it than I do.
Coldplay and BTS, My Universe.
I heard that song. I didn't hear the Coldplay album though. But I'm a fan of Coldplay, so I'm gonna definitely check that album out.
I'm good on Coldplay.
I think it's between Coldplay and who was the other one you said?
BTS.
No, the other nominations in that one.
I said ABBA, Don't Shut Me Down, and Camilla, Bam Bam.
I think ABBA got a chance. I mean, ABBA got a new album out after so many years. So
They're still around. Me and my friend was surprised. They actually know English now.
well, that's what I said about. Hold up, that's what I said about. I mean, like Ozzy Osbourne got a new album and he's nominated.
Well, that's different because Ozzy, the rock community, they cherish Ozzy, and Ozzy got Parkinson's or some shit. I think he got either Parkinson's or
Don't
dementia.
give him no sympathy vote because he keeps shaking like a leaf. That's what you get when you bite off the heads off of bats on stage and drink their blood.
Hey. At least Ozzy makes better music than fucking boring ass Ed Sheeran and shit.
No, he does not.
Yes,
Ed
he
Sheeran
does.
is a great artist.
Ozzy is what you talking? What the fuck is Ozzy?
Best pop artist of the last decade.
Ozzy was one of the greatest metal artists of all time and shit. What you talking about?
That's two different genres though.
I don't give a fuck.
Rock artist. Ed Sheeran is a rock artist.
You don't make good music. What's up?
I agree with Ronnie. X is one of his best albums. Definitely.
Sam, I don't give a
different artists from Ed Sheeran. Y'all look like you might as well fucking include Tupac. It's like it's different genres.
Yo, don't get Q started and shit. I don't give a fuck of Camilla.
One of the best pop folk artists of the last 20 years, yo. This man sings.
Give me Sam Smith.
He does a little rapping. Yeah, Sam Smith is a better singer. He sings, he raps.
He's a better everything.
Huh?
He's a better everything.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Sam Smith can sing. Come on now. Like, Ed Sheeran is a great artist.
Ed Sheeran's just a dollar store Randy Newman. I'm gonna be real with you.
Oh my God. Well, I like Ed over Randy, so that's just me.
You crazy. Randy Newman made a whole Toy Story soundtrack. What did Ed Sheeran do?
I didn't watch Toy Story. I still haven't watched it.
Anyway, next nominee. You don't watch Toy Story, but you want to watch. What's that movie you said you liked that I didn't like and shit?
What's that?
You like some movie.
Top Gun 2?
Yes.
Wow. Top Gun 2 was the best movie of the year. That's the best.
I disagree. Nope is the best movie of the year.
Nope was Nope.
Nope was the best movie.
When I saw the ending, I said nope.
Hell, give me the one movie with Ben Affleck in Deep Water where him and his wife were killing each other's lovers and some shit like that. Give me that movie and shit.
That was a good film.
Yeah.
But I don't think that was the best movie of the year.
It was one of the best. And I don't even like Ben Affleck like that.
Love and Basketball was a great film, yo. Why are you bringing that up?
Bro, fuck Love and Basketball, nigga. Yeah, fuck Love and Basketball.
You're really comparing Nope to Love and Basketball? Love and Basketball is
not.
a great black cinema film.
Who said that? Who said that? All right.
Why are you saying that shit? Why are you saying that? You saying that to say what? What does that mean?
Well, shit. Anyway, then we have Post Malone and Doja Cat. I Like You. They're just nominating all the races. And Sam Smith and Kim Petras Unholy.
I don't all like that song. That's from I believe it's from Sam Smith's new album. I didn't like that song. It's a totally different sound for Sam.
It's a good sound for Sam.
Yeah, I didn't like it. The Post Malone one with Doja was okay, but I feel like Doja works well with a lot of people, so that's not really saying a lot.
Well, I don't care for either one of them, so sure. Now, best traditional pop vocal
There's a lot of other movies that I like that Rich don't like. What you saying? We'll be here all night. What does that mean? Oh, I also like okay. I also like Rob Zombie's version of Halloween. So what's your point?
You just try to fuck with me tonight, are you? Shit. Now, best traditional pop album. Higher, Michael Bublé.
He's still around?
That's what I said to myself. Shit. Kelly Clarkson, When Christmas Comes Around.
Oh God, I can't stand her.
Okay. You know what?
You like Kelly Clarkson?
Kelly Clarkson is dope.
You like Kelly Clarkson, but you don't like Ed Sheeran? What?
Kelly Clarkson is dope. What you talking about?
Okay.
What you talking about, Kelly?
She's also
Kelly Clarkson. Well, she got a fat ass. She got a fat ass now. I don't give a fuck.
No, she fat now. I don't know about fat ass. She fat.
Hey. She's thick. She's not fat. She's thick.
Just fat and tatted. No, she's fat and tatted.
She's thick.
She's not thick.
Play the clip. Okay, I'll play the clip.
No, Megan Thee Stallion is thick. Kelly Clarkson is fat.
Let me tell you, there's a difference between white girl thick and black girl thick. Let me explain that. When white girls get, let me just explain. When white girls get over 140 pounds, that's thick. When black girls have the black girls have the diameter of the ass of 80 and shit, that's fucking thick.
Shape. She's hiding herself in sweaters now. She just had a baby. She still has that baby weight on her. Kill, you like anything. So that you're saying that, I would smash Kelly Clarkson. That doesn't say nothing. You would smash anything in the skirt. What does that say? Billie Eilish. I don't think Billie Eilish is cute.
Oh hell! Now y'all going too far, yo. Now y'all going too far. Now I don't know who said Billie Eilish, but let me just play this damn clip. I'm sorry.
You playing the clip? Why you playing the clip? Oh Lord. Yes, your Latino women are fine too. Yeah, I agree. Jennifer Hudson? Man. Yeah, I don't like Jennifer Hudson.
I never thought she was that cute. She just
I'm not attracted to her. No.
She screams too much when she screams. That's unattractive and shit, you know.
Wow.
Shit. Anyway, I Dream of Christmas, Norah Jones. What's up with all these damn Christmas albums?
I don't like the category already. What happened to Norah Jones? Where's she been?
Pentatonic. Pentatonics.
They're
That
from
sounds
that old show called The Sing Off that got canceled.
evergreen. And finally, the album I want to win, Diana Ross, Thank You. Just because I love Diana.
Is it good? Is she still doing disco or is it something else?
I haven't heard the album, but
Yeah.
she's black, so I want her. I want her to win.
If it's not disco, I don't want to hear it. If it ain't disco Diana, I don't care to hear it.
She's black, so I want her to win and shit. So
Okay, they don't mean it's good.
they said people said it was. Eric said it was good. Shit.
I got to talk to Eric.
Santa Claus said it was good.
Yeah, Eric will buy anything at this point. I got to talk to Eric. No, give me Disco Diana. If it's Disco Diana, I'll check it out.
Best pop vocal album. Again, ABBA with. Wait, what the fuck is all these damn ABBA nominations, yo?
Hey, who else are you gonna vote? Ariana ain't come out with nothing. Can't vote for her. Justin Bieber is not pop no more. He's R&B.
Yo, he's not R&B.
He's R&B.
Y'all doing what Justin Bieber. Y'all doing to Justin Bieber what y'all did to Justin Timberlake. Stop it.
The man is doing R&B now.
Stop it.
His last two albums
are
R&B.
It. Just because it was R&B don't mean it has soul in it. That's all I gotta say.
I'm not saying he's an R&B artist. I'm saying the album he done is R&B. That's why they didn't put him in the pop category.
I don't give a fuck. It's trash. I don't give a fuck.
What happened? Oh yeah, you can't nominate The Weeknd because he don't want to shit nominated no more. Same with Drake. So they have ABBA to nominate now. You're stuck with ABBA and Bad Bunny.
Fucking ABBA. I'm surprised they know English now and shit, yo. What the fuck?
You're stuck with ABBA and Bad Bunny.
And bitch ass Adele. Adele with the 30.
Adele's taking it because she had a great album.
Of course, because every time she breaks up with a nigga, she writes some shit. She and Taylor Swift.
I wasn't even a huge Adele fan, but I listened to the album. I bought it. I think it's a great album. I think it's one of her best. And I'm not a huge Adele fan. I'm just saying she had a great album last year.
A white girl sings about heartbreak. Y'all think she's the next Barbara Streisand on this shit.
I ain't say all that. I ain't say all that.
Coldplay, Music at the Spheres.
I gotta hear that. I have not heard that one.
Lizzo, Special. I want Lizzo to win because she's black.
I haven't heard that album either. I want to hear that one too.
And the fake ass King of Pop, Harry Styles with Harry Styles.
Can she actually come dressed and not like half naked, showing her butt?
Can Adele actually make a good album?
Yes, she has a couple. She has a couple.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit. You know what? Y'all gonna make me want to smoke a blunt right now and shit, cause this I don't understand the Grammys.
Harry Styles is not the king of pop. I don't
He's the fake because Rolling Stone, y'all trying to call him the king of pop. He's the fake ass king of pop.
He's not the king of pop. No. I like his solo stuff, just like I like he's not the king of pop. There's only one.
Y'all doing the Justin Timberlake syndrome with Justin Bieber, and it's disgusting.
No, I didn't put Timberlake in R&B, but he hooked up with Timberland and Pharrell. What was they doing? R&B. That's what they were doing at that time.
Sure.
So he is pop, but he has R&B in his music.
All right. Do you care about the dance categories?
Who's in them?
Beyonce's Break My Soul is nominated.
Oh, it's gonna be a Mary and Beyonce type of night. I already have that feeling in the double.
Kaytranada Intimidated whatever. With her Intimidated. That's the only one I know.
Yeah.
Beyonce Renaissance is nominated for Best Dance Album.
Beyonce's gonna win. Beyonce's gonna win it.
I don't know all these other motherfuckers for dance. I don't know. All right. So let's get to rock.
Yeah.
Best rock performance. Bryan Adams. He's still around?
That's what I said.
So Happy It Hurts. Oh my God. Beck with Old Man.
I have not heard that one.
The Black Keys, Wild Child.
I didn't hear that one either from the Black Keys. I heard the last one, the Delta joint they did. I didn't hear the recent one.
Brandy Carlisle, Broken Horses. That's what I hear every time I hear Adele.
Oh, wow.
Idols with Crawl. The great Ozzy Osbourne with Jeff Beck, Patient number 9. I want Ozzy to win this. Fuck that.
Of course you do.
I want Ozzy needs to win.
Of course you do.
Vote for Ozzy.
Him and his shaking. Of course.
Chill out. Chill out. Chill out.
Sharon.
The godfather of heavy metal. That's what he is.
Oh man.
Shit. And Turnstile Holiday.
I don't even know who the fuck they are.
Me neither.
That's a stupid name for a band.
Now, best metal performance.
Can we get back to Ozzy drinking the blood and causing him to have the shakes?
Nigga, that did not cause us to have the shakes.
Kids,
Shit.
I suggest do not ever grab a bat and bite the head off and drink this blood because you will end up like Ozzy.
Shit.
Remember I told you.
All right. Best metal performance. Ghost, Call Me Little Sunshine. Megadeth, We'll Be Back. Muse, Kill or Be Killed. The great Ozzy Osbourne featuring Tony Iommi, you know, 2 members from Black Sabbath, still doing their thing. Yeah, exactly.
And they still doing their thing.
Exactly. Degradation Rules and Turnstile, Blackout.
Nobody I like in this category.
You said what?
Nobody I like in this category.
I like Megadeth. Megadeth is dope.
Where's
You like Megadeth?
Red Hot Chili Peppers? No, I don't like Megadeth.
You off? No. You know what? Look, where's the clip? You know what? I got some for you. You don't like Metallica? You don't like Megadeth?
Dropped the album this year. Where's Red Hot Chili Peppers?
They're coming. They're coming.
They got a nomination?
Yeah, I said they're coming.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You better hold your horses.
Well, at least there's one rock group that I like in this damn Grammys.
Yeah, Red Hot is dope. I'm not gonna lie, Red Hot is dope, but they don't got what Ozzy and Black Sabbath got. That's all I gotta say.
Well, they're not that type of band. They're not a you know, that's heavy metal. You know, Red Hot Chili Peppers wasn't that.
Shit.
You know I don't listen to Megadeth. Why would you ask me that?
Come on, Dave Mustaine, nigga. Come on, man. All right.
I don't care what it was Dave Winfield in the part of that group. I don't listen to them. What is that supposed to mean?
One of the last surviving medals of the thrash movement and shit. Come on, put some respect on Dave's name.
It could be Dave Grohl in that group. I still wouldn't listen to them. Oh, I might because of Dave Grohl, but
yeah, Dave Grohl is dope. Yeah, I'm not a big Foo Fighters fan.
Foo Fighters, well, they didn't come out with nothing because they still grieving Taylor, but you know.
Oh man, rest in peace.
I don't like Velvet Underground. No, I don't. That's not a secret. Ronnie's putting that shit up like people know this already, bro. It's not a secret.
Oh shit! All right, now we're gonna do a best rock song. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Black Summer.
Okay.
Yes.
Now
okay. Yeah.
That's probably the only group that I like in this category, right?
Yeah. Turnstile, Blackout.
I don't even know who these people are. Turnstile, what? Lifestyle?
Blackout.
Turnstile, Blackout? That's a terrible name for a group.
Brandy Carlisle, Broken Horses.
Not a fan.
The War on Drugs, Harmonia's Dream.
Don't know them.
And of course, Ozzy Osbourne featuring Jeff Beck.
Ozzy's sweeping the rock category.
He's gonna sweep it. He's gonna sweep it. He's gonna sweep it. I tell you.
Yeah. Q, you never heard of a lot of people, so that's not a surprise.
Wait, hold on. What did he say? You never? Okay, you know. Okay. After all these years, I mentioned them. Boy, I'm playing a lot. Boy,
he ain't on here. When you were talking rock, he ain't on here. If it's anything.
Oh nah, he ain't on here. Nah.
No. It got to be Tupac for him. It ain't Megadeth. When it's Linkin Park, he ain't around.
Listen to Peace Sells and Rust to Death. That's your homework. That's your fucking homework, Q.
Listen to that shit. I ain't listening to that shit. He definitely ain't gonna listen to that.
Fuck you mean? That's education. That's the thrash. Rest in peace, nigga.
That's noise to my ears.
Noise. Green Day is noise.
That's noise to my eardrums.
Smashing Pumpkins is noise.
Smashing Pumpkins, I fuck with
Of course you do.
Yeah, because they good.
I only like one song, 1979. That's the only song. 1979. That's the only song.
There's certain rock bands that I could tolerate. A lot of them I can't listen to. You know what I'm saying? There's certain ones I could listen to, but Megadeth ain't one of them.
Oh, come on, man. Y'all gotta put some respect on it.
That's just how they sound when they singing too, like that.
Shit.
All that
Anyway. Best rock album. The Black Keys, Dropout Boogie.
I gotta hear that one. Hold on, they dropped two albums?
I don't know. I don't listen to Black Keys.
You said one before from them.
No, we have best rock album now. I said best rock song.
Oh, okay. I gotta hear that one. I like the Black Keys. I like the Black Keys.
Too busy disrespecting Ozzy Osbourne and shit, yo.
They're not the same. They're not in the same vein as Black Sabbath though. They're different. They do blues and stuff, and they rock. And
yeah, Black Keys. Yeah, Black Keys. They're very dope. I'm just not a big fan.
Okay.
I fuck with some. See, I fuck with some shit.
Well, I don't know. I gotta ask. So,
just because I'm a head,
you sat there and assumed that I like Megadeth. I never told you that. So I'm like, why would you think that?
Just because I'm a head banging, psychedelic kind of nigga and shit. I listen to my fucking shit.
Well, I'm more alternative rock. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not into the headbanging like that.
Well, I like alternative too.
Okay, but you don't like all the alternative groups though. There's some that I love that you don't fuck with.
Exactly. And there's some headbangers I love that you don't fuck with.
I don't fuck with none of them.
You don't fuck with you fuck with Zeppelin?
I gotta go back and listen to some of these.
You gotta go back.
I know some of their songs. I don't know their albums like that.
You gotta go back.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go back for Green Day. You don't have to go back for Green Day and Coldplay, but you want to go back for Zeppelin, right? Yeah.
Hey, I wasn't into Zeppelin like that.
How you not into? They were the godfathers of rock.
Okay.
Jimmy Page played the damn guitar with the violin bow and shit.
You could have had a real bow. What does that mean?
Come on now.
I love Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters, yeah.
I was they're okay. You see how you throw shit on my groups?
No, I haven't heard everything. Huh? I haven't heard everything with the Foo Fighters.
Yep, you haven't heard a lot of Foo Fighters?
Yeah, I haven't heard everything and shit.
Oh, yeah. We'll stick to the early stuff. The early stuff is the best stuff.
Yeah, I know.
I was gonna ask you what if you have a favorite Black Keys album.
I don't have a favorite. I've heard songs, not albums.
Oh, okay. Well, Brothers is one of my favorites. El Camino. El Camino was a great album.
Ronnie, you know damn well I don't like no damn Limp Bizkit.
I love Limp Bizkit. That's me,
Ronnie. Of course you do.
Get it right, Ronnie. Yeah. At least you saying all these damn groups. At least get the who love it.
Elvis Costello and the Imposters, the boy named If. Oh God, I never liked that nigga.
I think cool. Elvis Costello.
He's another racist that the public
I
forgot
think the
about.
only Costello album I heard was the one with him and the Roots.
He's another racist.
He did
called
album with the Roots like years ago. But that's the only Elvis Costello album I heard.
He called Ray Charles and James Brown niggas on in the newspaper one time. People forget about that shit. Fuck that bitch. And then you go to Jack Elvis Presley's name. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Idols with Crawler.
I don't know them.
Machine Gun Kelly with Mainstream Sellout.
I want to hear that because I did like the last one. He came out. Tickets to My Downfall.
That's where he's at right now with Downfall and shit. So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that.
Hey, he got more popular switching and doing the rock pop or whatever.
Because Eminem scared him out of hip hop and shit. Let's be real about that.
Oh, but I thought he had a good diss song against Eminem though. Eminem was dropping trash at that point.
I mean,
Eminem was dropping trash. What do you mean?
He had a decent diss track against M. I'm not gonna lie, but Eminem came back as.
How many times do we get to say that this rapper had a good diss track against Eminem? It's basically none.
Yeah, but let's be real. Eminem came back and snatched that wig off. He got this nigga dressing up like women and shit.
That version of Eminem, I don't want. Give me Slim Shady Eminem from '99 against Machine Gun.
Okay. But I like music to be murdered by. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't care for that album.
I feel like it's better than
he had
Kamikaze.
a couple of good songs, but it's not. I wouldn't even know how to fucking rank that album.
I feel like this is the most heated Grammy
Anyway,
discussion we've ever
Machine Gun
had.
Kelly got him at the right. He got him at the right time in his career because he couldn't fuck with him in his prime. He couldn't fuck with him in his prime. Like against Marshall Mathers LP. Fuck no. M would have destroyed him. You know what I'm saying? And M could still destroy him lyrically, but music wise, I thought he just had a better diss track than Eminem one.
Okay. Anyway,
I'm going for Machine Gun Kelly for this one, even though I didn't hear the album. Hopefully, the album is good.
I'm going for Ozzy with Patient number 9.
Of course he was. Of course he was.
And then last but not least, Spoon with Lucifer on the Sofa.
I don't know what the fuck that is. What's the name? Spoon?
Spoon.
Spoon, like SPOON?
Yeah, Spoon like
Like
the
spoon,
tick.
like you use ice
Like-
cream. Wow.
Yeah, Spoon like the Tick's catchphrase. Spoon.
Okay.
What y'all know about the Tick though?
And then I wasn't a fan of the Tick. I watched once in the blue. I watched it, but I wasn't a fan of it.
Try.
I like real superheroes. I didn't watch shit like fucking
Oh yeah, like Black Panther.
Black Panther's a real superhero. What you mean?
He's I don't fuck Black. I don't give a fuck. I don't care for Black Panther.
Look how you talking shit about Black Panther, but
I
you
don't
like
give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Shit.
Wow.
Anyway, so do you want to go to alternative or do you want to go to R&B?
What's an alternative? Is it anybody good?
I see Florence and the Machine.
I didn't like the album. That Dance Fever shit, that was trash. Didn't like that album.
I see Bjork.
I wasn't a fan of her.
All right, let's go to R&B then. All right, best R&B performance. I feel like we're gonna get a lot of discussion on this one.
Mm-hmm.
We got Queen Bee, Beyonce with Virgo's Groove.
Okay,
We got Mary J. Blige and Anderson .Paak, Here With Me.
that was a good song.
We got Muni Long, Hours and Hours.
I don't listen to her.
We got Lucky Day, Over.
I gotta hear his album, Candy Drip. I didn't hear that one.
It's all right.
It was a. Is
We
it
got-
R&B? Is it R&B?
It's R&B, but it's trap R&B, if that makes sense.
Oh, Lord. So he's doing what Bryson Tiller did years ago.
Kind of, sort of. People, it's like a mixture, but
Okay,
I'm gonna let you be the judge of it.
right. I'm gonna listen to that.
Then we got Jasmine Sullivan with Hurt Me So Good.
Now she's good. I like her.
Yeah.
I think Bay's gonna get it though. I think it's gonna come down to Bay and Mary. I think those are two heavy hitters. In those the dark horse will be Jasmine Sullivan, but I think it's gonna come down to Mary against Bay.
You'll be surprised.
You know. Who you got?
All right.
Who you got for that category? You got Bay?
Probably, honestly, I'm gonna be surprised with you, man. I might get Mary on this one.
Yeah. Maybe he had a good album. I first time I could say that in years because I haven't liked a lot of her albums. But I thought this was a good album. It was more focused. Huh?
No, not you.
Oh, there was more focus, and it was a more focused album for her.
Definitely. Best traditional R&B. Snow Allegra, Dude for Love. Babyface and LMA, Keep on Falling.
I love that song. I told you that was gonna get nominated.
Right.
I love that song.
Beyonce, Plastic Off the Sofa. I love that song.
That's a good song too.
Adam Blackstone featuring Jasmine Sullivan, Around Midnight.
I haven't heard that one.
And Mary J. Blige, Good Morning Gorgeous. I haven't heard this Mary J. Blige album.
Yes, it was a good album. I enjoyed it. It's definitely a banging album. You know, she always sound good. It's more focused. You know, I love the LMA and Babyface. I said that I'm like they're gonna get nominated because
Yeah,
to me was like one of the best songs of the year. So
I agree.
yeah, I want to see LMA and Babyface win.
All right. Now, best R&B song. Beyonce with Cuff It. Mary J. Blige, Good Morning Gorgeous. Muni Long, Hours and Hours. Jasmine Sullivan hurt me so good.
Mm.
PJ Morton, please don't walk away.
His album, I gotta hear his album also.
I'm not even a bit. I haven't heard any.
The only black guy in Maroon 5.
I haven't heard shit from him.
He had this album called Gumbo a couple of years ago that was good. It's like neo soul.
I heard about that gumbo shit.
Yeah, that was a good album. That was a good album. I believe he won a Grammy for that too.
Definitely. Okay.
Yeah, Jalen. Shout out to Jalen. Jalen is not going against Mary, so I know he definitely gonna have Mary in this. I think we're gonna they're gonna have it as Mary versus Bay. You already know that. That's how they're gonna play it out. It's gonna be Bay against Mary for that night, and I feel like Bay's gonna win some. I feel like Mary's gonna win some. So I don't know. I like the Bay song. I think that was like a great song this year. It's, a great dance song. I like Mary's song. So it's gonna come down to one of them.
Definitely.
I don't feel like Beyonce ain't not invincible now. She can't be beat. I do feel like Mary's gonna beat her in some of these categories.
Definitely. You won't be tough. Maybe Jasmine might win some of this shit.
Right. That could be dark horse. Like I said, no. Ari Lennox album probably came out like after the cutoff date. But Ari Lennox had one of the best albums this year. But her album probably just came out like past the deadline.
All right, now let's go to progressive R&B. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. I have not heard anybody from this list, but I'm gonna see what you know. Corey Henry, Operation Funk.
I haven't heard that.
Steve Lacy, Gemini Rights.
I saw a video of Steve Lacy. He's supposed to be like a new R&B artist. I haven't heard his stuff yet though.
Me neither. Terrence Martin, Drones.
Terrence Martin, I used to listen to Terrence Martin like his earlier stuff. I haven't listened to his recent work though. But he's a great artist, great producer.
Definitely. Moonchild, Starfruit.
That I did listen to. That's a great my mom actually recommended that to me because she heard the album and she hit me up and she was like, I think you might like this. So that album I actually heard. That's a dope album from Moonchild.
Shout out to your moms.
Yeah. She got good taste. That's where I get it from.
And Tank and the Bangas, Red Balloon.
Haven't heard that one.
Me neither.
Shout out to Coogee. Coogee said DJ Khaled had the best album. Hell, fuck no.
He's bullshitting.
DJ Khaled, he shouldn't even been nominated.
We're gonna talk about hip hop, yo, because I have to take some more Henny shots before I get to the hip hop and shit. Because when I tell you, I was flabbergasted.
That's not the word. I was disgusted.
You know what?
Like the Grammys got it wrong again? No surprise.
Hold up. You want to know how I felt?
Uh-huh.
You really want to know what I
Yes.
felt?
Play some clip. We were playing clips all night.
All right, I'll tell you how I felt. I'll tell you how I felt. Shit.
Oh my god.
That's how I felt.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, best R&B album. Good Morning Gorgeous, the deluxe edition by Mary J. Blige.
I don't think I heard the deluxe edition.
Me neither. Chris Brown with Breezy, the deluxe edition.
I didn't hear that. Did you hear that Breezy album?
Hell no.
What is it, like 45? Is it another long album?
That double album or some shit. I'm like,
I'm good. He all his shit sound the same now anyway. So
for real. Robert Glasper, Black Radio 2.
Now that album, I actually have that album. Black Radio 3 is fire. One of the best albums of the year. Yeah, yes, Q-Tip on there. You got Common. You got who else is on there? You got a whole bunch of other artists on there, man. My mind is going blank, but that's a great album as well.
Candy Drip, Lucky.
D Smoke was also on one track with him.
Interesting. Lucky Day with Candy Drip.
I gotta hear that.
And PJ Morton with Watch the Sun.
Now, you know, I had that PJ Morton album on my playlist for like months, and I didn't get around to listening to it. I gotta actually hear that now. And the Candy Drip album from Lucky Day.
Yeah, I feel you. Now hip hop.
Oh boy.
Give me a second.
It's bad. They missed out on so many great albums. I'm like, what the fuck? Khaled.
Let's just get right down to it. Best rap performance. DJ Khaled featuring Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, John Legend, and Friday. God did. I'm gonna be real with you. They only did this because of Jay-Z's verse. Let's be real.
Of course they did.
They did it, but just so Jay-Z can match the nominations to me. Let's just be real. Come on.
You know that.
Because the song wasn't all that.
Come on.
Doja Cat was Vegas. That was a cool song.
Yeah, that's from the Elvis movie.
That's one of the few Doja songs I actually fuck with.
Yo, you like that one? Okay.
Surprisingly. Gunna and Future featuring Young Thug, Pushin' P. Gunna.
I don't listen to them. So,
mind you, I don't mean with Griselda didn't we get no nominations besides Benny being on his album.
And they put up the whole Chanel Pros with Jill Scott for consideration. The Grammy said, nope, we don't want that.
But y'all gonna put Glorilla, FNF. Yeah, exactly. Y'all gonna put Gorilla.
I don't get that.
Glorilla.
Do not get
y'all that. Gonna put that. What the fuck?
They don't know the culture. That's been the problem forever.
Then we have Kendrick Lamar, The Heart Part 5. That one took me by surprise.
Why? No, I knew it was gonna get nominated. It's Kendrick.
I thought it was gonna be at least We Belong Together or some other shit and stuff like that too.
That's the thing. Why did they nominate a song that's not on even the damn album?
Wait, hey, let's not complain because it's actually a good song.
It's a good song, I know, but it's not on the album. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's not on the album. It's a non-single. It's not on the album.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like nominate shit that's from the album.
Sam said that's a racist term. Well, she named herself after a monkey and stuff like that. I don't give a fuck. This is what she fucking Gorilla, whatever her fucking name is.
Oh yeah, I've seen something.
The FNF bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking people like Armani Caesar and shit like that. But no, when you want to nominate
Joey Badass.
Shit.
Logic.
Glorilla.
Logic had a great album. Where's his nomination?
Where's exactly. No, it gets better. Melodic rap. DJ Khaled featuring Future and SZA, Beautiful.
Why is he nominated?
Future featuring Drake and Thames, Waiting for You. This is the joke right here. Jack Harlow, First Class. Right. Mr. Tumnus.
Right.
Kendrick Lamar featuring Bliss and Amanda Reefer, Die Hard. And Mulatto with Big Energy, the live version. I don't give a fuck, man. Shit.
Kendrick, just give me Kendrick.
Give me Kendrick. I don't give a fuck. Now, best rap song. See, this man gets funny. This man gets fascinated. So, Jack Harlow featuring Drake, Churchill Downs. Boy, the Grammys are sucking this white man's dick.
Right?
DJ Khaled, God Did. Kendrick, The Part 5. Gunna and Future, Pushin' P. And Future featuring Drake and Thames, Wait for You. Now, this is my favorite one. Best rap album. DJ Khaled, God Did. Future, I never liked you. Future.
Never liked them. You got the right title.
Future. Mind you, Joey Badass didn't win. Didn't get nominated.
Freddie Gibbs.
Conway. Freddie
Freddie
Gibbs.
Yep. Logic.
All these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Future.
Unbelievable.
Jack Harlow. Come home. The kids miss you. I miss when rappers actually made some good music, like Eminem and shit.
When he's gone, you won't miss him. Trust me.
Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale, and the Big Steppers. And my personal favorite, Pusha T. It's Almost Dry. I want Push to win.
Pusha win. I would like to see Pusha get one.
I don't think he's gonna win because the whole Kanye shit. That's why I don't think.
Right. What about Black Thought? What about Black Thought and Danger Mouse?
Hey.
That was a great album. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, Future and Khaled. Yo, get this porn motherfucker out my fucking chat, yo.
I don't.
Get the porn motherfucker out my fucking chat.
Got nominated more than once, unfortunately.
All right, now let's go to the best album record, the general ones, which I'm scared. I'm scared. Ooh. Record of the year. ABBA, Don't Shut Me Down. Adele, Easy on Me. Beyonce, just give it to Beyonce. Beyonce, Break My Soul.
I think
just give it to Beyonce. Just give it to Beyonce.
Adele and Beyonce.
And Mary J. Blige, Good Morning, Gorgeous.
I think Beyonce gonna win, but she's not gonna win everyone. I think Adele's gonna take some. I think Mary's gonna steal some. I truly believe that. I think it's gonna be Beyonce against Mary and Adele, and then you got Kendrick. Shit. I think Kendrick definitely got to win. I don't see Kendrick losing to DJ Khaled. He can't.
Well, Kendrick lost to Macklemore, so look.
But he did, and Kendrick had the best album that year.
He had the best album that decade.
You can't lose to DJ Khaled. Fuck no.
He had the best album that decade, that atmosphere, that stratosphere.
He had a great album, but yeah, I got for the rap. Just give me Kendrick. Like I said, I would like to see Pusha T get one. I think he had a great album too. But man, they struck out on a lot of the other albums, and it's not surprising. I mean, it's the Grammys. That's what they do. You know,
Brandy Carlisle, You and Me on the Rock. Who is this Brandy Carlisle chick, yo?
She sound familiar.
Doja Cat, Woman.
I like that song, the Woman song.
I don't.
Well, I actually listened to Doja Cat album. I thought it was a good album, and she's singing more. She's rapping.
Did the eyebrows go back?
Yeah. Who knows what she gonna look like by what was that February? That's the Grammys on. Who knows what she gonna look like by then?
Who gonna look like on Esther in a minute? Watch.
She shaved her head. Who the fuck knows what she gonna look like by then?
She gonna look like on Esther. She gonna have the DJ Quick Perm watch.
Oh man.
Kendrick Lamar, The Heart Part 5.
Somebody actually got nominated for who did a song that and named it DJ Quick because they got nominated.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
There was somebody that named their song DJ Quick and they got nominated.
I don't know all this shit, man. Y'all act like yo, get this poor shit out of my fucking shit.
You need a moderator up in here, bro. You need a moderator.
I kind of stopped having a moderator because niggas was just taking that shit to the heart and shit, yo. Like, God, I feel like niggas be watching me.
Where's Mike? Mike was in here before. You gotta make Mike the moderator.
I think he's still at work.
Oh.
Shit. I don't want.
She shaved her head. What you mean?
Oh, I'm telling you, she's gonna have.
She ain't got no corn. That must be a wig she wearing then.
She's gonna have to un-est the wig and shit. Watch, I'm telling you. Next thing we go like that. Crazy. Anyway, Lizzo's About Damn Time.
That's what I got to listen to Lizzo's recent album. What's it called? Special?
I guess so.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for that.
And Harry Styles, As It Was.
That was a great song. I definitely enjoyed that. I'm gonna go with Harry for this one.
I'm gonna go with Beyonce.
gonna go with Harry. I think Harry had a good album.
Give Kendrick the rap awards. Give Beyonce record
She
of the
trying to get
year.
Congo. Maybe it's extensions because the bitch here was like she had like a low fade. So I don't know how she's trying to get cornrows with that.
Now, album of the year. Oh, Jesus Christ. ABBA, Voyage. Adele, 30. Bad Bunny, Honorando Santi.
Bad Bunny. What about him? You think he'll steal any?
I don't even know who Bad Bunny is.
He's a Latin artist.
Exactly. I don't fuck with a lot of Latin music. We're going to talk about a Latin artist next week, though.
Yes, we are.
We're going to talk
One of
about the good.
the OGs of Latin music.
We're going to talk about the good and the bad, literally.
Yes.
Guess which
No,
one
I
I'm
don't
going to
think it
say?
was bad. I don't know what you talk about.
I said it was bad.
No, it wasn't bad.
I said it was bad and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
We mentioned this yesterday and shit.
Yes. I don't think it was bad. It was just very mainstream.
It was bad. I respect your opinion, but when I want to get like tripped out and psychedelic and shit, that's the shit I listen to.
Yeah, Harry Styles is acting now too. I didn't see that movie yet.
This Harry Styles, he just does everything at this point. Like,
he's a modern day Mick Jagger.
Okay, let's not go too far.
That's his influence is Mick Jagger.
So is Adam Levine. And look what it got him.
Adam Levine is not Mick Jagger, not ever. Fuck no. He don't even sound like Mick.
He made that some moves
would Mick Jagger do a song with Future? No.
I mean, Mick Jagger, they did a song with Biz Marquis, so you never know.
Future and Biz Marquis two different artists.
I'm just saying.
Adam Levine has a great voice, but you know how I feel about Maroon 5 now. I love their early shit, but now they doing all trendy shit. They fell off too, just like Eminem.
Yeah, then we have Beyonce Renaissance. Mary J. Blige, Good Morning Gorgeous. You know, if I ever get nominated for Album of the Year, I'm going to have one producer myself because I see like 8,000 producers. Like, Jesus Christ.
It's like 10 producers for every album now.
If I ever get nominated for a Grammy, make me produce every fucking thing. Make me be the only motherfucker and shit, you know?
Like Bruno Mars, he produced everything.
But who knows, man? Who knows if I'll ever make it in the music business and shit? Who knows, man?
They did that shit too. They did shit with Megan. They did shit with Future, with SZA. They trendy now. They just doing shit with the hottest artists. They wasn't doing that back then.
Coldplay, Music of the Spheres.
That's on my playlist too. So I gotta check that out.
Kendrick, Mr. Morale.
Bro, you see my playlist. My playlist is like literally like all fucking albums here. I got nothing but albums on this shit. This is my playlist on YouTube. It's like over 100 albums. So I got some of these albums on the playlist. I just haven't got around to hear it yet. Huh?
That's how it is for me. I have a notepad full of playlists myself.
Yeah, it's just the fact of actually getting around to playing them.
Oh shit!
All right, I love the Adele album. I think it's gonna come down to Adele and Beyonce. We're gonna see. Beyonce's in some tight categories now. We're gonna see if it's still Queen Bey. If the Queen is gonna reign supreme on that night. I think Adele and Mary is gonna give us some stiff competition.
We'll see.
You know.
I mean, I know how the Grammys are and shit like that.
Yeah. The Grammys love nominating those same artists. They love nominating Mary and Adele and Beyonce.
Like I said, we'll see. You know what? Yeah, that's pretty much the whole Grammy shit.
Did you do Coogee mentioned this before? You know they have a video game category now?
Really?
Yes. You missed that one. That might be the first time. I don't remember them ever having a video game category. They have best video game score. And you know what's crazy? When you see the category, one of the games that's in the category is one of the games I'm getting tomorrow in the mail. That's what's crazy, and I didn't even know that.
Well, that's how the universe works and shit, you know.
Yeah, it's crazy, but I think that's dope. Like they should have did that back then, though. They like 30 years too late. They should have been did that. You know, you had too many classic video game themes that could have had a Grammy. Super Mario Brothers for one.
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, Zelda, right? Classic Zelda game. You know,
I'm gonna stay on for a couple minutes. Damn, I didn't realize it was this early.
124. We started at what 10:30. So,
Well, technically 11, but okay.
yeah, Halo. I forgot about Halo. Halo classic theme song.
Overrated.
What do you mean overrated?
Overrated.
Fuck no. Overrated theme song or game?
Game.
No. Halo
I
was
never
a classic game, man. You're crazy.
Whatever.
Halo's a classic game.
I've been called worse for this shit. So.
Halo's a classic game. What is he talking about?
I never liked it. You're
not a fan of first person shooter games and shit.
I never said that. I never said I like Call of Duty, but I just don't like Halo. I just never vibe with it.
Call of Duty, like what Call of Duty? There's so many different Call of Duties now, though.
Everything up to Black Ops 2.
You didn't like the stuff after? You didn't like Advanced Warfare?
Nah.
What?
Nah.
Wow.
I tell you, I'm picky when it comes to video games and shit.
Halo was one of the best video games ever. Definitely.
So was Mad World, but no one talks about that.
Oh, Mad World.
Mad World.
What is that?
Exactly.
No, it probably wasn't good.
It was claimed to be the most violent video game ever.
Yeah, I played violent video games. I doubt that was the most violent.
Okay. I guess I gotta go to my handy dandy notebook.
Do you have it? Do you have it? Do you have the game?
I have it. Yeah. I have it.
Can you show us what it looked like?
Yeah, of course. You know, I'll show y'all what it looks like and shit. You know, I ain't gotta tell me twice. Shit.
Halo 5. Yeah, I think Halo 5 is where I stopped at. I have the whole Halo series. I didn't finish Halo 5. Halo 3 was the last great one. That's it, Mad World.
That's it.
What is it about?
It's just pretty much about a renegade contestant, you know, in a game show and stuff like that. And the only way to survive is just surviving and killing everybody you see. I'm gonna show you.
It sounds like Saints Row.
No, it's not. It's not like Saints Row. You better recognize.
Wolfenstein was good. Yes, Wolfenstein, Doom.
That's the problem with these kids today. Everything has to be compared to something much more mainstream. You know what I'm saying?
Manhunt I played on PlayStation 2 back in the day. Manhunt was good.
That's the problem with these kids today.
Halo Reach. I haven't gotten around to playing Halo Reach yet. One day I will.
Look at this shit. Look at that shit. This was on the Wii, nigga. Fucking Wii and shit.
It looked like some fucking Frank Miller type of shit. It's in black and white?
Yes.
Mass Effect was great too. Mass Effect was a good game I enjoyed.
Shit.
Red Dead Redemption, yes. Reg don't know about these games. He was playing Mad World all day.
Nigga, don't play me.
You don't know,
nigga.
And
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I know about my fucking shit. Just because I wasn't playing your precious, just because niggas wasn't playing your precious ass Halo 24/7. I was playing Def Jam. I was playing Smash, GTA. I was playing Kingdom Hearts. Nigga, don't play. Let's not act.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not act like I don't know shit.
I'm not a fan of running around with Mickey Mouse and shit, but you know.
Hey, it's not about running around with Mickey Mouse. You don't run around with Mickey Mouse until the half of the game. It's all about memories and the key of friendship.
I like how
That's a problem.
You're really pissed today. Why are you so mad?
That's the problem. Y'all think Kingdom Hearts just playing around with Disney characters? It's much deeper than that. It's a deeper story.
Dead Space was good. I played Dead Space on Xbox 360. That was a good one.
Shit. Running around with Mickey Mouse and shit. You don't even run around
Gears
with
of
Mickey.
War. Let him know, Koji. Gears of War. The trilogy alone was one of the best. Best
Shit.
trilogy. Best trilogy, definitely.
GTA San Andreas, Vice City, and GTA 3 was a
I ain't
better
fucking
trilogy.
with it. Fuck no.
You ain't fuck with. See, that's the thing.
I never liked.
What you mean?
I never liked. Yo, I just did a podcast last week about Grand Theft Auto. I never liked Grand Theft Auto like that.
Why?
I played all three of them. I wasn't a fan of them.
Why?
You know that open world shit just fucked me up for some reason. I just wasn't a fan of I've played open world games. And just some reason, like going around and fucking taking cars and shit. I just wasn't a fan of that shit.
It's not just about taking cars. It's just the freedom. This is the freedom of open world of whooping people's ass and shit.
Mario Brothers N64 was an open world game, and that was great. That was a better game than that.
I agree. Super Mario 64 was a benchmark for video games.
Yeah. There's many open world games I played, and for some reason I just couldn't connect with Grand Theft.
That's the same way I couldn't connect with Halo.
You just don't like the space shit. That's what it is. You don't like fucking Halo.
I like Star Fox. Last time I checked, he was on space.
Star Fox was cool.
Last time I checked, Metroid was on space. Hell, Super Mario Galaxy. The name even says it's
that's underrated because nobody even mentions that one.
Exactly. Shit, y'all gotta be amped up tonight. Shit, what y'all?
For the wrong damn reason though. Yeah, God of War was great. That's one of my favorites on PS2. God of War was great. Great game.
Y'all don't shit, boy. Woo! Running around with Mickey Mouse. You don't run around. You run around with Donald and Goofy. You don't run around with Mickey and shit.
What the fuck it was? You know what I'm saying? He had all these fucking cameos in the damn. All these damn cameos in the game. Like shit, who else gonna turn up? I was waiting for somebody else to turn up in this shit. Like who else was gonna turn up in this motherfucker? Final Fantasy? I'm not a fan of Final Fantasy.
Oh, come on.
I was never a fan of that. Nah, never like that.
Well, I didn't like every Final Fantasy myself, so I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
The graphics got better over the years for like the next gen system. I just wasn't into the game, the whole storyline and shit. Oh man. He said, Koji said it's almost the same between Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy.
It's not the same. It has its similarities, but story-wise, it's not the same like that.
I don't know when I be watching. I used to watch like the gameplay for Final Fantasy and the trailers. I don't know what the fuck was going on in there.
Yo, the video game trailers be hilarious sometimes and shit.
What's going on in this? Like, who's the bad guy? Who's the good guy?
They always be having some Japanese shit like,
some cheesy ass Japanese music, like. Like, what is going on in there? I think that's what turned me off to the games. I didn't know what the hell was going on in the games.
Then they be having like
forever. Like there was like games that they like literally put like on like 10-year hiatuses that they just now coming around to for Final Fantasy. For whatever reason, they would put some shits on delay.
Look how long we waiting for GTA 6.
Right. Oh man.
I'm gonna stay on for like 10 minutes and shit.
Maybe that's why they just play fucking games forever. I had the guide for them. I had like for the very first one on Nintendo. I had the back when they used to have like the strategy guides and all that. I had the guide
Yeah.
for Final Fantasy 1. I just never got around to playing it. You know.
White people are funny.
Howard said GTA 6 will take place in Miami.
Hey,
Def Jam
No,
Vendetta joint right there.
Vendetta was dope. What you talking about, Kushi?
Vendetta was great.
It wasn't touching Fight for New York though.
Fight for New York was good.
It was great. It wasn't good.
I like Vendetta. Vendetta was to me was a classic one. I love that one.
Both Vendetta and Fight for New York and a Takeover were
I didn't like
classic.
Icon. Icon was bad. I didn't like that one.
I don't Icon. We don't claim Icon. We don't claim that.
That's the one that they had like Jim Jones was in that one and T.I. and shit.
Young Jock, I think.
Yeah, I think he was in that. Yeah, the first
Sonic.
two.
Okay.
No, I was saying the first two Def Jam games were good.
Hey Kuji, remember, Daddy, come here. Somebody says Sonic the Hedgehog. I like Sonic all the way up to 2002.
Yeah, Sonic was good. I played Sonic back in the day.
Sonic now is just trash. Don't even get me started on those movies and shit, yo.
Yeah, Icon was bad. Icon was the bad one. Didn't like that one. DC Mortal Kombat, I didn't like that. The storylines just wasn't meshing.
Hey, Trey, have you ever seen that one YouTube video where this little boy held up this little bouncy ball and he said some shit like, Daddy, come here. And the dad was like, what? And he walked over and the little kid hit him with the head with the ball.
I never saw that. So play the clip.
I've been trying to find the clip for years, but they deleted that shit.
Oh wow. How long ago was that? Was that clip?
Like 5 years ago.
Oh wow. They literally YouTube literally got like clips from like 15 years ago that's still on here.
I know, but the good ones they take away.
Shaolin
So-
Style. I played Shaolin Style. That was okay. But
I didn't care for that too much.
they need to remaster that for the next gen system. Give us a new Wu-Tang game. That'd be dope.
So tomorrow's review is gonna be Lenny Kravitz. Are you gonna go my way?
Yes. What time we doing that?
Maybe midnight.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah.
Tekken. I like the Tekken ones on PlayStation. I didn't play the last one that came out though. Was it like up to 7? I think.
Tekken 7 is dope.
You played that one?
I got it.
Oh, you got it. I played the demo for it, but I didn't buy it though.
Why are you surprised that I got it though?
Well, you said you like fighting games. I don't,
Yeah, that's a fighting game I love and shit.
you like that one?
Mhm.
Nah, I didn't really prove. I never played the G-Unit ones.
I played them a little bit. They were alright.
Played them?
I might get some more Switch games this weekend.
Dead or Alive. I played that. Like way back, I played that one. The Street Fighters, all the Street Fighters I played, just about. Yeah, I saw the Tekken anime. That was on Netflix early this year. The like the series or whatever. Have you played Shinobi Style? Nope, I haven't played that.
Oh shit.
So this is his third album we talking about?
Who?
With Lenny.
Yeah, but I believe so, yeah.
Okay. He has like a well, which edition we doing? There's like different versions.
Let me see, hold on.
There's a vinyl edition with a CD, a bonus CD. There's original 11 tracks.
Let me see.
Man, fucking different versions of this album. Silent Hill, I played on a PlayStation. They got a new Silent Hill movie coming out next year. So the reboot. Watch Wu-Tang versus the what? What's that, Sam? Wu-Tang versus the Llama?
Maybe we can just do the original plus the bonus CD.
Okay, so you want to do 11 tracks and then the bonus with the 8 tracks?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But he have more than one though. There's like the 20th anniversary has like bonus tracks or the B sides, or you talking about the other one?
The original edition up to the vinyl edition bonus CD.
Okay. Pac-Man or Super Mario?
Super Mario.
Definitely.
I mean, I like Pac-Man, but all this nigga ever does is eat some balls.
He was great though. I was a huge Pac-Man fan. I had Pac-Man pajamas and bed sheets and shit.
I mean, he was great and shit, but
yeah, the cartoon, the Pac-Man cartoon on Saturday mornings.
That was dope.
Yeah. What about Spider-Man or Batman? Spider-Man, I played Spider-Man 2 on PlayStation 2. Batman, I played Batman Begins on Xbox. Arkham Asylum, all of those games. I want to play the new one, the Gotham. Was it Gotham City Knights? That one looks good.
I believe so.
I want to play that one. They got like different characters you can use: Red Hood and Batgirl and all that. Shaolin versus the Llama. I don't know what that is. Donkey Kong. I had Donkey Kong Classics on Nintendo. It was easy as shit to win, to finish. all you basically have to do is just climb up the the ladder, avoid the barrels, and hop over Donkey Kong and save the princess. You know. It's a kung fu movie. I never seen it.
Shit.
I gotta see that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna end this off right here and shit like this. I'm gonna actually get some shit done before I go to bed. So today we talked about Nostalgia Ultra. We also talked about fucking Channel Orange and stuff like that too, you know what I'm saying? Very, very, very good projects. Tomorrow, probably about midnight, we're gonna do Lenny Kravitz's third album, Are You Gonna Go My Way? And stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? That we also have another. You said what?
I can't even find it on YouTube. The vinyl, the bonus shit.
You can't find it on YouTube. Hold up.
Nah, they got the full album, the regular album, but they ain't got like the bonus tracks.
I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We got about 2 more projects left for this psychedelic shit. You know what I'm saying? After Lenny Kravitz and shit too. Right. Also, next week is gonna be the Martin breakdown. Really can't wait to talk about that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Collection videos also in the next 2 weeks.
Oh man, that's gonna be great.
Oh yeah, with the Justified review too.
Yes. I can't believe you're actually sticking to doing this. And it's not a trash review.
Yes, it is.
It's
Well,
not a trash
well,
review.
well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be critical. I never liked him, but you'll hear what I have to say.
Oh Lord,
You'll hear what I have
I
to
almost
say.
don't want to hear what you have to say.
You'll be sorry. That's all I gotta say. You'll be sorry. You know me. I never hold my tongue for nobody.
Yeah.
You know, I might watch Sausage Party tonight. Well, fuck.
You like that movie?
That movie's funny as
That
fuck.
movie should have. That movie. I feel like that movie was marketed for kids, and that's what the kids shouldn't have saw.
Oh shit!
Like, no, this is not for kids. Or
That trailer might be my favorite trailer ever.
right?
But yeah, man. Appreciate you so much for watching this try. I'm gonna definitely text you some shit later on tonight and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
All right. Hope everyone has a good night. You know, fuck the Grammys as usual. You know they don't know shit. They don't know fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Soul Train Awards. You know that's coming up soon. So yeah, man. Hope everyone has a good night. Peace.